Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Colbert Feed in Sigourney, more than just a feed mill. Colbert Feed is your horse source in Keokuk County. We provide bulk or bagged feed for your livestock. We have a selection of horse feed, dog food, cat food, and bird food. Colbert Feed is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. You can stop by and see Colbert Feed by the Expo in Sigourney or call 641-622-2828. That's Colbert Feed in Sigourney. The Keokuk County Veterans Affairs Office in Sigourney wishes you the very best this holiday season. And please remember those that aren't with their families this year, as they are protecting our great country. For more information on Keokuk County Veterans Affairs, contact Michelle Herman, the Veteran Affairs Administrator at 101 South Main in Sigourney. Brushed by Jude at 116 First Avenue in Oskaloosa brings life back to your furniture. What was once viewed as dated or old-fashioned is transformed to have a whole new life ahead of it. Stop in and see Judy Gronendijk for furniture restoration. Plus, there are classes to learn how to paint furniture. Go to brushedbyjude.com for hours and more information. And stop in on the south side of the square in Oskaloosa to do some Christmas shopping at Brushed by Jude. Good evening. Welcome into high school basketball here on Steve Shuttler Media. Time for Sigourney High School at Cardinal High School. We're in Eldon tonight at Cardinal High School. Got Josh Clubb on play-by-play. Got Nathan Wood joining us once again on color commentary. And as you can see from your screen, we are at a kind of an extreme angle. We are at one end. This is the type of old-school gym where they still have the stage on one side. So we're up on the stage. We're at the extreme one end of the court. And then as you can see, I'll show you here, when they go to the other court, they're going to be all the way down there. So that's our vantage point for tonight. So get used to that. Hey, we thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible tonight. That includes our Player of the Game sponsor, which is Sigourney Motors. We'll pick that at the end of each game. We've got Barn Wired, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Oski Dental, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Keokuk Auction Company, Helmuth Ford, Son-in-Law Services. We've got Shuttler Insurance Services, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography. Of course, she supplies us with a bunch of great photography pictures for our players of the game. Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, Serve Pro, and Sloan Moore Monument, all on board for Sigourney basketball this year. Again, we've got Sigourney at Cardinal, and looks like the warm-ups are just about done. We'll get to the player announcements here shortly. But Josh and Nathan, what are your thoughts heading into tonight's game?
Well, we'll start off with their record. Sigourney's coming in at 3-1. Cardinal comes in at 0-5 thus far in the season. Their most recent outing, they lost to number one overall in Class 2A, Blakesburg Fremont. Got ran out of the gym in that one, 73-26. And for Sigourney, 3-1. Of course, winners Friday night here on Steve Shuttler Media, taking care of business against EV, 46-43. Prior to that, they took care of business at Belle Plaine by a score of 67-15. And all signs point to probably a one-sided affair here in the girls' game for the Savages. Nathan, what do you think on this game?
Yeah, I think we're still coming off a big high from Friday night over in English Valley. A great basketball game the whole game. Last 20 seconds and won by Bryn Clarion, then finished it off with a steal and a couple free throws. So coming off of that high, I would expect some ball pressure from the Savages for sure tonight. Try to force the Comets into some unforced errors. And then on the offensive end, I think just taking our time, staying out of foul trouble has been key for the Savages. A couple players specifically have gotten in foul trouble multiple games. So if we can keep the girls out of foul trouble, put a little ball pressure on, and then we'll see what happens.
Alrighty, as they are announcing the starting lineups on the gym here. Just quickly, some of the leaders for these two teams. Sigourney Bryn Clarahan's points leader. She's averaging 20.5 per game with 47% from the field and 33% from beyond the arc. Josephine Moore comes in second on the team at 13 per game, 32 from the field, 73% from the free throw line. Colby Sainer of Cardinal is their points per game leader. She's got 9.6, shooting 31% from the field. Summer LaRue, the junior, has got 7.4 per game, 45% from the field, 37% from beyond the arc, and shooting 75% from beyond the arc. Starting out for the Savages tonight, as you may or may not just heard, but it's Bailey Gretter, Bryn Clarahan, Addie Finneran, Josephine Moore, and Ava Fish as they announce the Cardinal comments. Real quick, your assist leaders for the Savages is Bailey Gretter. She's got 2.5 assists a game, an assist to turnover ratio of 1.2. For the Cardinal comments, it's Summer LaRue with 2.8 assists per game with an assist to turnover ratio of 0.6. And I kind of jumped away from the rebound leaders there. You got Josephine Moore for the Savages, 8.2 rebounds per game, 4 offensively, 4.2 defensively, and Colby Sainer for the Cardinal comments with 11.6 rebounds per game, 6.6 offensively, and 5% defensively is the way their stats line up. And we are getting ready for the national anthem here, so we will listen into that as they'll play it over the speaker here in the gym. 10-11. Alrighty, that should get us set to go. Starting out for the comments, I should say. Colby Sainer, the junior, standing at 5'9". Erica Haynes, a captain on the team. She's a senior at 5'7". Alexis Bissell, another captain, a junior, standing at 5'7". Summer LaRue, another captain at junior at 5'6", and Connor Mason, junior, that stands at 5'10". As we get set to tip this away, the Savages in their black road uniforms, Cardinal and all white with red lettering and red trim. As Sainer and Josephine Moore stand at center court awaiting the tip to this one to get this thing underway. Sainer wins the tip, gets it into the backcourt. And here come the comments. That's Bissell. Sends it near side right in front of your camera here, right back up top. Moves the left side to Haynes now down to the far side corner. Going to try a baseline drive. Puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Finneran.
We'll see us all man-to-man defense down here on the ice end for the Savages. Looks like the Comets down there in the zone. Maybe on the no, maybe a matchup now. Man-to-man defense on the other side too.
And here
Turnover Savages there.
Yeah, it's unforced turnover there. Savages turn right back over though. We'll put the press on. All five girls in the backcourt. As they kind of retreat after the inbound a little bit. Ava Fish able to poke it free. It's going to stay with Cardinal. all the way down there on that end. She poked it out of the hands of Haynes for the Comets. Cardinal working to get it in. They get it off the head and out of bounds. It bounced off Colby Sanders' head, and Savages will take back over. Cardinal retreats to set up defense. What were they running the last time there, Nate? And they in a zone? Oh, man.
I heard what Steve was saying earlier. Now it's like you got to have your binoculars on that end.
Yeah, as Moore takes it to in and lays it up in and good. And Fish picks the pocket of Sainer. I think that was Sainer. It's it to Finneran. Finneran back to Fish, left wing. Fish thought about a three. Now she passes it off to Gretter to the right wing. Gretter gets a screen from Moore, drives inside, passes it back to Moore. Moore lays it up in and good. She's got 4 points. All 4 of the Savages points, and it is 4-0 Sigourney with 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. First quarter is brought to you by Barn Wire. Now, ball's poked free. Bryn Clarahan takes it away. She puts up a shot and gets it to fall. Clarahan's first 2 of the night. As the Savages keep the Comets pinned down on that end. This time they're able to break free. That is Bissell. She hands it off. Now set up in a drive to the hoop by Summer LaRue, and she is fouled.
I'd say on the offensive end there, Josh, just what we wanted to see, though. Quick start for Josephine, and then a nice put-back steal by Bryn on the pressure there. And now on this end, just getting set, getting in position, and making them at the free throw line.
They get that foul on Finneran, her first, game's first. First free throw is missed. Second free throw is off the front of the rim, rebounded by Finneran. Brent Clarahan brings him up the floor all the way down baseline, passes off to Moore. Moore lays it up, no good. Battle for the rebound. It was initially won by Cardinal. They do break free. They have a girl running free, but Brent Clarahan takes it away. She's got a free look at the basket. It's going to be an easy layup for Clarahan.
4 apiece now for Bryn and Josephine. Cardinals coming back hot.
Is now Brent. I can't even look down, and Bryn's got another steal. Sets it back up top to Bailey Gretter. She's going to set inside to Finneran. Finneran drives into the basket, kicks it back out to Fish. He fires a deep 3, and this is off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Cardinals Bissell. She gets it up the floor to LaRue. LaRue lays it up in and good for the first points for Cardinal. It is now 8-2 in favor of the Savages.
It's a little bit of a pattern we saw early in the season.
Here's Addie Finneran laying all alone under the hoop, misses her shot, gets her own rebound, still nobody down there, and she gets fouled on the putback attempt.
Yeah, just a little bit of a pattern we saw earlier in the Savages not getting back in transition defense, giving up some easy baskets to the Lady D's. The first game out, been a little better since then. We'll see if we watch that here. I think Addie was just padding her offensive rebound stats there. Wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure she had a few more. Here comes her first free throw, and that's off the back of the rim, a little strong. She was completely alone down there in the paint. Even after missing the first shot, she just caught it and put it back up, and still nobody around her. So, basketball-wise, that can mess with you a little bit. Second free throw is good. And the Savages lead 9-2 with 5:26 to go. As Cardinal is trying to get through the Savage press. It's been problematic throughout this first quarter. They do get it down. It was Sainer that put up a shot, is no good. Battle for the rebound goes off the Savages.
Savages still man-to-man matched up here on the inbounds.
Get it in to Sainer, who lays it up in and good. Clarahan will bring the Savages up. From the top of the key, she's just going to throw a 3 up, and it's good. She's got 7 of the Savages' 12. As Cardinal able to break the press this time, but it's going to be a double dribble on number 5. That's Kaylin Hissam.
I think that's what they want to see, Josh, right there on that pressure. Just make the Cardinals, or the Comets, put in a little unforced error there, double dribble, and then turn over back to the Savages.
Bailey Gretter reverse dribble here. Got some good penetration, but now has to pass it across. Baseline with Moore turns and shoots and gets the roll on that one.
Joe with a quick 6.
Sainer having problems down in the backcourt, and they get it across. They're going to get another foul on Finneran. That's going to be her second. She'll probably have to step out for a moment.
Addie's second, I guess. It looks like Ella Bruns. Sorry,
Ella
got to
Bruns.
check in here for Addie Finneran. 2 fouls here with 4:28 to go yet in the first quarter. Wide open here.
As they get it all the way down into Sainer, she has the ball get stuck. Not sure if you can see that on your screen, but it is jammed in there. And
I used to referee here with Shannon McMurder and Tony Vandegrift. I was telling
Moore-
Marcus to jump up there and get that. But
Joe Moore tried to
gonna
use
need a
her
step
ups to
ladder.
get up there. She can't do it. Nathan, I think you ought to get down there and get it.
I think that's what Tony was getting at, but I don't
Yeah.
think that's going to happen.
All right, now we're back at it. Bren will bring him up the floor. Cardinals sticking with the man.
Nice catch.
Moore initially caught it, but then loses a handle on it. Cardinal trying to push the ball down the court in transition. Left side three is taken by Bissell, and this is rattles out, no good. Rebounded by Sainer. Sainer kicks it right back up top, and it's taken away by Clarahan. Clarahan weaving her way through all the way down. She's just going to take it left side, but she is fouled. Oh, no foul called. They're going to say she lost the handle on it and went out of bounds.
Nice step through by Bryn. Just didn't quite finish it up to the rim, but avoided the contact. Had a chance to get the shot off there.
Here they come, and now a walk on Bissell. She couldn't quite get her momentum stopped. Turn it right back over to Sigourney. Eva Fish will send it into Clarahan with 3:53 to go here in the opening quarter. Clarahan down to the corner to Ella Bruns. Bruns sends it inside to Moore. Moore can't handle it. Taken away by Bissell on Cardinal. She's just going to run the length of the floor. Fish not quite back in time. She ends up fouling Bissell on the shot. That'll be Eva Fish's first foul. Team's third of the quarter. And that sends Alexis Bissell, junior captain for these Comets, to the free throw line. Her shot is good. Bissell connects on both. Clarahan works on defensive Hissom, gets across with relative ease. And now Bruns is trying to feed it to Clarahan and drug her pivot foot just a little bit to turn it right back over to the Comets. 14-6 with 3:30 to go in the opening quarter. Cardinal sends it all the way down in deep to Sainer, excuse me. Her shot is no good, rebounded by Moore. And that's Gretter handing it off to Fish. Far side corner to Bruns. Certainly works around Bryn. Now right side of the lane, puts up a jumper. This is no good. Hissom got a screen and puts up a floater. That's no good. The rebound was by Sainer, and then she's fouled. I think Ella Bruns is going to pick up that foul. That'll be the fourth foul on the Savages.
We talked a little bit about it Friday night. Just reminded everybody, starting last year, there's no 1-on-1 now in high school basketball, following the girls' collegiate rules. And now the college rules of 5 fouls per quarter goes to the double bonus.
Sainer's first shot a little short. Yes, that was an adjustment last year to get used to seeing that. Sainer's second shot is pure. 14-7 now. 2:57 to go. Clarahan works her way to the left side. Sends it right wing to Fish. Head fakes. Now she lobs it into Moore. The pass is tipped out of bounds by Sainer.
I like what the Savages are trying to do. Get the ball inside to Josephine. She's got a little bit of experience, size mismatch in there. I like the opportunity to get her in the ball, touches inside.
They lob it into Sainer, or to Moore, but Sainer takes it away, runs the length of the floor, lays it up, and gets the roll. And a timeout called by Sigourney. A 30-second timeout in this first quarter with 2:38 to go. First quarter brought to you by Barn Wired.
All right, and we will say a big thanks to Barn Wired. You can find them at 119 East Marion Street in Sigourney, as they've got home decor, coffee, and more. Also some delicious food at Barn Wired. I eat there too much, Josh, especially on Fridays, Saturday mornings for the sports section, Fridays for my Iowa Music Showcase. Get in there. Great place to do some Christmas shopping. Barn Wired, 119 East Marion, Sigourney on the south side of the square, 641-622-9912.
All right, well, Cardinal on a bit of a run here.
A little mini run for the Comets, and now they're coming out with a little ball pressure now in full court.
Got a 5-point mini run for Cardinals. Savages break the pressure. They get into Bruns baseline, puts up we call it a floater. It's no good. Now a quick three by Cardinals. Erica Haynes, no good. Clarahan going to bring him up the floor from the left wing. The defense separate on her. She takes that gap, but misses the shot.
Like another example, Josh, she was so wide open, she just missed it. So far on the other end now.
Cardinal breaks the floor, or breaks it down the floor to Sainer. Nobody getting back for the Savages. And they continue this run. It is now 14-11. Gretter, top of the key. Goes left side, picks up the dribble, gets it to Clarahan. Clarahan goes inside out now to Fish. Fish right wing down to the corner to Bruns. Bruns head fakes. Thought about driving inside, changes her mind. Back to the top of the key to Fish. Fish lobs it inside to Moore. Moore tries to go back up with the shot, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. I think they called that on Alexis Bissell. They did. Just the second foul by the Comets here this quarter. And Moore connects on her first free throw. Minute 42 to go. As Moore connects on her second free throw. She's got 8 points. As first quarter winds down. Actually, just noticing from Steve's computer, you can actually see the clock when he zooms in that way. That's probably the only good thing about this view here. The ball is tipped out of bounds by Ava Fish for that camera angle. Is you can actually see the clock. As Cardinal gets it in, and Sainer was wide open there. Easy layup. 16-13. Comets have pulled within 3. Savages in desperate need of a field goal here to just get something from the field. They have Ben Clarahan at the baseline, puts up a jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds. And actually, they call a foul? They did call a foul on number 22, Summer LaRue. As Gretter tries to inbound it from the baseline, throws it back up to the top to Clarahan. Right back to Gretter on the right wing. Drives inside all the way left side lane. Puts up a shot. It is no good. There's another whistle, though, and it's going to be another foul on Cardinal. It'll be their team's 4th, but that should send Bailey Gretter to the line.
I think that's going to be Bissell's second, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is. Alexis Bissell. Now we're going to get Becca Griner checking into the game here.
It's like Becca Gretter's going to check in for Bailey. So the predicament Bailey's in here, if she makes the free throw, she gets to come out. If she misses it, you get a couple extra minutes, but the quarter's almost over, so coach isn't going to forget it. So if I'm her, I make it. There you go. Early in the quarter, you can try that stuff, but this late in the quarter, the coach is probably going to realize you missed it and not forget about it at the timeout. So Becca getting her first minutes here.
As Cardinal gets it down inside, Moore pokes and takes it away. A good steal for Josephine Moore. She gets it off the Fish to the right side. 54 seconds to go. And you'll be able to see the clock on your screen now as Sigourney has it in this possession. And ball goes off the fingertips of Clarahan. Bruns tried to save it, could not. So Sigourney will turn it over. And now Addie Trimble checking in for Ella Bruns. Cardinal working it around the arc here, trying to get some penetration. They do in the lane, and there's a collision. No whistles. More on the ground. Still trying to grab the ball. Bryn Clarahan reaches in and forces a jump ball. It's going to stay on this side.
Oh, wild there for a few minutes,
Yeah.
Steve. A little close to the action down here on this end.
Cardinal gets it in to Sainer. Sainer kicks it back up top. Becca reaches in and tries to stop the dribble. Can't do it. Cardinal stays alive. They've got 5 seconds on the shot clock. This Cardinal ball goes in between the legs of.
So shot clock will be
Santa
off here. Sorry, Josh.
Yeah,
Shot
you're
clock
good.
will be off here to the Savages to end the quarter, so they can settle for one shot, 4-point lead. Worst thing that happen here if they take care of the ball is go in up 4.
Clarahan tries to pass it off to Moore in the last second there underneath. Moore can't hang on and signals to Bryn. She wanted that ball tossed high to her. Cardinal will have a chance here. All the way down to the free throw line, quickly inside, loses her footing and falls. They're going to call a travel on Sainer. And that turns right back over the Savages with 2.2 to go in the quarter. See if they can get a desperation shot off. They get it into Fish. Fish just holds on to it and lets time expire. So that'll send us to the second quarter with the Savages leading 17-13.
All right, and let's go ahead and get in our commercial for our second quarter sponsor, which is Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
All righty, we thank Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics for being our second quarter sponsor. We thank all of our sponsors for being on board. Some of those include Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, also Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, Serve Pro, and Sloan Moore Monument. We'll continue with the list here. Keokuk Auction Company, Helmuth Ford, Son-in-Law Services, Shuttler Insurance Services, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Oski Dental, Barnwired, Sigourney Motors sponsors our player of the game, which we'll pick at the end of this game. Let's get into the second quarter with Josh and Nathan.
First, Steve had to turn on our mics. Now we got. Sigourney came back out here. Here's Moore, goes inside, just runs into a wall, but stops and gets the shot up anyway. 2 more for Joe. She's got 10. Sigourney came back out on the floor, just swapped Becca and Bailey Grutter, and quickly right down the floor is Cardinal with a quick 2-pointer from Sainer.
11 now
19-15.
for Sainer early in the second quarter here.
Fish from the right wing passes it off to Grutter. Grutter reverses the screen, gets it inside to Tremmel. Tremmel gets whistled for the double dribble. So turn it right back over to the Comets, who trail by 4. Savages have Moore all the way back here in the backcourt. Sainer tries to go between 2 Savage defenders and travels in the process, and she seems to be spending a lot of time on the floor here and starting to wince every time she falls down. Let's see how long that lasts. Here's Clarahan right into the lane, puts it up a shot. It's no good. Battle for the rebound is still ongoing. It's going to be a jump ball.
Cardinal ball this time. Girls are definitely getting after it. Girls on the floor and kind of flying all over the place here. Charlie Smothers checking in here for Josephina, checking in for Adeline Tremmel here early in the second.
One girl's falling on the floor. This is going to be another jump ball if they whistle it. Took a little bit for him to put the whistle on that. Nonetheless, that'll turn it right back over to the Savages. Kaylin Hissam of Cardinal did not start, but has been on the floor for quite a while for these Comets off the bench. Clarahan now. Hands it off Fish. Fish from the top of the key. Lobs it inside to Moore. Moore tries to get to the hoop. Has the ball taken away. Sainer tries the length of the floor. She puts a layup up and good. to the corner to Fish. Fish head fakes, then drives inside, puts up a runner. This goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Run it back over to the Comets, and now Becca Gretter is going to come in for Ava Fish. As the Comets could tie or take the lead on this possession, but they don't. They turn it right back over on an errant pass. 6:21 to go here in the second quarter. Brought to you by Keokuk County Hospitals and Clinics. Bryn Clarahan comes away with that left side to Bailey. Bailey drives inside, tries to put up a shot. She's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Went 1 for 1 her last time up. They call that on Summer LaRue. That is her second.
Bailey knocking down the first one. I like to see the younger girls attacking the basket, though. Even if you go in there, you don't get the bucket up, get to the free throw line.
LaRue checks out for the Comets. Did not see the number of the gal that came in. Looks like it was Connor Mason. And now, running the floor again is Sainer. She goes up for a shot. She's going to be fouled by Becca Gretter. And the Savages, I heard Coach Weber purposely calling them to get back before the shot, but Sainer able to get back there in a hurry. She's got some wheels on her. First free throw is good.
14 now for her.
Both teams have. Just one foul here in the second quarter. Sainer's second free throw hits the front of the rim and rolls good. Cardinal is pulled to within one. Sigourney leads 20-19. Brand sends a lob pass into Moore. She lays it up in and good. Moore's got 12. And Cardinal works against the press. In trouble by the Sigourney bench, and she dribbles it out of bounds. Like she was trying to gather the dribble back in and got the line. Comes right back over to Savages. Clarahan.
That's the art of the pressure right there, Josh. Just get somebody going a little bit too fast, dribbled right out of bounds.
Kaylin Hissom has been locked on Bryn Clarahan this whole second quarter. Kind of stays that way. Smothers with the top of the key. Sends it to Clarahan. Clarahan puts up a contested shot. No good. Ball being tipped around like a volleyball. Finally getting rebounded by Cardinals. Mason. Sainer was down here again. They didn't see her. She gets another shot off. This is no good. Rebounded by Moore. Sainer able to run the length of the floor once again. Becca Gretter will bring him across. Sends it right side to Bailey. Bailey gets a screen from Smothers. Stops, pulls up, throws a three up, and it's good.
Nice shot, Bailey.
Pretty looking shot by Bailey Gretter. Sigourney pulls out to a 6-point lead. Now Bailey Gretter in the backcourt just takes the ball away. Hands it off to Clarahan. Clarahan has an easy layup. Bryn's got 9. Bailey ripped that ball away, and the Comet Mason almost acted like she was going to get a jump ball, just gave up on the play. Savages take it away again here. Gretter sends it inside to Smothers. Smothers puts up a contested shot, gets the fall and one for Charlie Smothers.
Nice pass there by Bailey Gretter, and Charlie Smothers getting rewarded for running up and down the floor. Nice job, the ladies there.
First points for Charlie. As Bryn Clarahan will get a break. Ava Fish will come in for her.
That's Connor Mason's second, Josh. That's the one I missed in the first. That's her second personal of the game here. Nice job, Charlie. 3-point play.
Smothers finishes the 3-point play. She's got 3 points. As Cardinals, Olivia Van Trump came in that last free throw shot. I'll pass off to Alexis Bissell. She gets the shot to fall. 30-21 is the Savage lead. Fish has it left wing. Back up top to Gretter. And down to the right side, right wing to Bailey or to Becca Gretter. Down to Smothers. Smothers kicks it back up top to Ava Fish all alone. She's going to take this opportunity and drains it. First points for Ava Fish tonight comes by the way of the deep ball. Sigourney extends her lead to 33-21, 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. And now Becca Gretter just takes the ball away. Running the length of the floor. She's still going. She's got Fish on the opposite side if she wants it. No, she takes it herself. Puts it up. No good. Mothers is there for the rebound and the putback. No good. Battle for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. I did not see a signal from the official. Must be given it to Cardinal.
Timeout Cardinal here.
Timeout Cardinal. All righty.
Once again, we do thank our second quarter sponsor, which is Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, as well as all of our other sponsors like Sigourney Motors, Barn Wired, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Oski Dental, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Keokuk Auction Company, Helmuth Ford, Son-in-Law Services. I know that guy. I know the guy that works at Son-in-Law Services.
Do ya?
Working down the street from me today. Shuttler Insurance Services, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, also Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, Serve Pro, Sloan Moore Monument, all bringing us Sigourney basketball this year here on Steve Shuttler Media. Now, tomorrow night, Josh, you and I, in fact, 2 times this week, we're going to be covering Pekin basketball for the first time.
Yeah.
Pekin takes on Lone Tree tomorrow night, so we'll have that game right here on Steve Shuttler Media. About the same start time as usual, right around 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I look forward to that, but obviously got 2 games here and thought that Sigourney could get this, girls anyway, and the Cardinals putting up a good fight. Sigourney pulled away here in the second quarter, but Cardinals certainly not going away. 3:26 to go in the second. They actually let Sigourney maintain possession after that battle under the hoop. It is Bailey Gretter that sends it, tries to send it into Moore. Ball slapped out of bounds by Colby Sainer. Colby Sainer, I mean, what's she at, Nate? 14 points. And a lot of presence on defense. Here's an inbound pass to Moore. She turns and lays it up in and good. Joe Moore has got 14 of her own.
Yeah, Joe's going to work in the inside. Big 3 minutes here for the Savages, up 14.
Here's going to be another jump ball.
Try to deny that run from Cardinal here to the end of the first half and go up 14 plus. It would be a good here, a solid last second half of the second quarter.
There's Van Trump, gets the ball taken away by Fish. Fish looks for Smothers, but that ball is taken away by Bissell. Bissell sends it into Sainer. Sainer is going to be fouled by Moore.
I think they got Joe for a foul there on the backside, so that's going to be her first of the game. Which last night, or Friday night, at this point in time, I'm pretty sure Steve Joe had 3, probably with 3 to go in the second quarter, so we're sitting a lot better than we were Friday night.
Smothers is going to check out, and is going to come back in, comes Bryn Clarahan. This Cardinal tries to play on the hoop. This pass goes right to Bailey Gretter. She has it poked from behind, but catches up to it, and that'll just settle them into an offensive play here. Bailey sends it left corner to Bryn. Head fakes. Thought about a baseline drive, too. Now she just lobs it inside to Moore. Moore catches it off the tip from Sainer. Spins all the way around, misses the shot, gets their own rebound, and puts it up in and good.
Joe's going to work on the inside, isn't she, Josh?
Yes,
16,
she is.
16 so far for Josephine Moore. Still 2.5 to go in the first half.
16 and 7 for 9 from the field. As this time the ball is slapped out of bounds by Fish. I thought Coach Weber was going to get in on that one there, and she was right on top of that.
There's literally no room on these sidelines.
There is not. Now this one's taken away from Clarahan. She sends it right side corner to Fish. She fires a 3 from there, and this is no good. Battle for the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sainer of Cardinal. Fish did not miss that one by much. 2:15 to go. We're going to get a
Couple Cardinal comments checking in. 22 would be Summer LaRue, and 30 Connor Mason, both checking in here with 2:15 to go in the second.
Yeah, Alexis Bissell really winded there for the Comets. She comes out. Here comes Hissam running the length of the floor off the catch. No good. Rebounds tipped back to her, and now a shot is missed, but she's fouled. That was 22 Summer LaRue. I think they got Ella Bruns on that one. They did. That's her second.
I know it's probably a long ways down there on the camera, but Josephine Moore and Colby Saint are going to town on each other on the inside down there. Just both of them battling hard on the inside, trying to get position. It'll be fun to watch down here in the second half on this end when you can have a better look on the camera.
Goes right back down the floor here. Come the Savages. And I looked down for a second. Sigourney turned it over.
I think Tony told me if I keep talking, he's going to throw me out.
All right. Here's a travel now by 22, Summer LaRue. It's a ball right back to the Savages. 35-21. I did something wrong on my scoring because I got 37-21.
I had a 37-21.
Here's a three by Becca Greta. This is an air ball that goes out of bounds.
I think they missed a basket because I had it at 37, then I changed it to 35 because they didn't have it that way. So.
Okay. Yeah. Is now a foul is going to be called on Bailey Gretter as she was trying to defend Kaylin Hism.
I think that's Bailey's first, Josh. I don't have her down for any other. The scoreboard doesn't say.
I got
for
her
sure.
down as one as well. Cardinal sends it inside and Bailey takes it away. Trying to clear it out. She does. Rips it away, dribbles out of it. She's got numbers as she gets down, sends it left side to Clarahan. Right back to Gretter. Right back into Clarahan. Baseline, puts up a layup. This is no good. Rebounded by Sainer of Cardinal. Comet sent it inside to Sainer. She puts up a shot. This is no good. Tries to get her own rebound. Tipped away by Moore. Goes in the hands of Hism. Hism's putback attempt is no good, but she's fouled.
Got Ava Fish there on her second foul for the half. We all three could be wrong, but I've got 37 on my when I count them up. So
yeah,
we'll do a check at half here.
They might not put it on their scoreboard, but I'm putting it on mine.
His first shot by Hism is good. I'm going to stick, 37. We'll say 37-23. And now an errant pass by Becca Gretter to Bailey. Just goes out of bounds. A little miscommunication there. Savages turn it right back over to the Comets. 57 seconds left here to go in the half. Sainer has it. Able to get free as Cardinal sets up their offense. That is LaRue that lays it up in and good. They counted the basket, so she'll go to the line for an and one opportunity. And
nice job of that young lady taking to the basket. She just kind of turned the corner on Charlie Smothers, and then down the hill she went. Sorry, on Adeline Trimble.
Becca Gretter now looks inside for Trimble. Trimble lays it up in and good.
Nice pass, nice catch for Adeline Trimble there. Good job.
She gets her first points of the game. And here comes Cardinal. 18 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock should be off. It's still on for some reason, but nonetheless, Cardinal misses it. 12 seconds to go. Bryn Clarahan brings them down. She's got 8 to shoot as she comes set at the top of the key. Passes it off to Bailey Gretter with 4 seconds to shoot. Bailey gets it up with 2 to shoot. Misses, rebounded by Trimble. Put back is no good, and that is how the half will end. With Sigourney leading, we're going to say 39-26. Scoreboard in the gym says 37-26. That's to be fought out on the scores table over there, but Anyway, that is it. Here comes our halftime show, brought to you by Stacy Shetler Shetler Insurance Services.
We've got a halftime show? Nobody told me about that. We do thank Shetler Insurance Services for sponsoring our halftime. And again, a big thanks to all of our sponsors. They've got plenty of mentions so far in the first half. And we'll see if they correct that score at the half. If not, we're sending Nathan Wood over to get him to correct.
Yeah, at this
Send
point,
the big guy over.
I think Cassidy over there, Cassidy Mitchell, would have to say that she has something different. We'll see.
All right. Anyway, we are at halftime. Sigourney at Cardinal for high school basketball here on Steve Shetler Media. We'll silence our microphones for a little while, and then we'll be back here in, probably 7 minutes or so for the second half of Sigourney basketball. All righty, again, it's halftime. We got about a minute before we get back to action for Sigourney at Cardinal girls basketball. We're at the half. We have it at 39-26. The official scoreboard has it at 37-26. It has not been fixed. So, Josh, I'm thinking they're going to go with 37.
It looks like they're actually over there right now. The officials talking to the scorekeepers, so
Right.
they could be changing it. Honestly, the officials came over to take their little break here right over by us, and Nathan actually mentioned something, may or may not have mentioned something to them, so we'll see. They're there, they just changed it. 39-26. So
And by the way, we do thank Oski Dental for being our third quarter sponsor. So now it is officially 39-26. As we are set to begin the second half, we're going to have Nathan Wood rejoining us here momentarily. He's out chatting it up with the audience. He's got his fans.
Yeah. So, real quick for that first half for Sigourney as they get ready to take the floor here. Joe Moore led the way. 7 for 9 from the field with 13 points. Bailey Gretter had, or excuse me, that she did not have 13. She had 16 points. And Bryn Clara had 9. Cardinal will, or excuse me, Sigourney will start with the ball. They're down on this end right in front of us now. Starters back on the floor for the Savages. Moore sends it back over there to Gretter. Back up top to Addie Finneran. Finneran picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter. Haven't seen her since. She passes it off to Gretter. Drives inside. No good. Rebounded by Fish. Fish back up top to Clarahan. Clarahan looking for a screen from Moore. Not effective. She sends it right side to Fish. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Fish left side to Gretter. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Gretter's got to make something happen. Sends up a shot. His block goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cardinal. So Sigourney.
Shouldn't the shot clock have gone off?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're going to get 1 second back on the shot clock.
Yeah.
Reset. But now, this is what happens.
I'm
Sorry,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
things yet, so
Hang
they're
on.
gonna let
There
it
he
run
is.
down.
There he is.
Oh, sorry.
3/4 of what you were saying was not recorded because
It's
Steve
the
did not.
horrible producer of
Yeah,
the broadcast.
Our production guy didn't turn your mic on.
Blame that on the official over here. I think he told her to reset it, and she didn't know what to do. They're going to run it down to 1 second and then stop it, and the Savages are going to get a catch and shoot. Hey, Bryn did it the other night at EV. We'll see what happens here. And I did follow up. We did get the extra 2 points. They did miss 2 on the book.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
They go to turn around, get it to Fish. Fish fires a deep 3 as time expires. No good. It did not hit the rim, so that'll be a shot clock violation on the Savages. Cardinal with their first possession of the second half, 39-26. It's LaRue gets it off to Bissell. Bissell. Right back to LaRue. LaRue drives baseline. Picks up her dribble right outside the lane and has her pass picked off by Bailey Gretter. Gets it up to Moore. Moore pushes up the floor to Clarahan. Clarahan has Finneran down underneath all alone. Finneran lays it up in and good. Finneran's got 3. Sigourney right back in the press. Now a dribble off of her foot by Haynes. Fish harasses her all the rest of the way down, and Finneran gets in her way, and Finneran's going to pick up her 3rd foul.
Addie's 3rd there.
Yeah.
My apologies to the viewers for my horrible camera skills.
I forget to talk sometimes, so it's understandable.
Here he Cardinal off the inbound pass, gets a quick shot. It is no good. Rebounded by Becca Gretter, who came in for Finneran.
This is what I'm talking about right here in front of the camera. You got Josephine Moore and the Soper girl right there. Sander girl, sorry. And they are going after it on the
And
inside.
now a pass goes off the feet of Haynes. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Cardinal will keep it. The game has been between Sainer and Moore most of the night. Here comes Sainer now. She has to send it back outside to LaRue. LaRue baseline, and she carries it. Turns it right back over to the Savages. 41-26, 6:08 to go here in the third period. Third quarter is brought to us by Oski Dental. It's Clarahan brings it across. Sends it left side to Gretter. Gretter looking inside for Bailey. Can't get it there. Now she has the ball ripped out of her reach, and it's going to be a jump ball situation. Possession arrow is pointing to the Comets.
Again, when we say there's literally no room on the out of bounds, what you see on the screen, there's that red lane, and that is it.
There's an inbound pass that's taken away by Bailey. She comes all the way down and puts up a shot. Does not get the roll. Rebounded by Becca. Becca's putback is tipped. And the battle for the rebound between Moore and LaRue becomes a jump ball. Sigourney will keep it.
Superintendent James Craig over there giving us the PA announcing here. Celebrity guest on the PA over there for Cardinal.
Here's an inbound pass to Moore all alone under the hoop. Lays it up in and good. Joe has got 18. Bailey applying the pressure to Alexis Bissell. And we're going to tag her with a foul. It's her second. Be the team's second of the quarter. As Cardinal was looking for Sainer inside. Pass goes wide and out of bounds. They're going to take right back over. 43-26, 5:25 to go. The pass from Gretter to Clarahan was... Clarahan couldn't quite handle it. Goes out of bounds. Sigourney turns it right back over to the Comets. As Addie Trimble's going to check in for Becca Gretter. And that is Olivia Van Trump. And I believe, Steve, I saw Van Trump's name on your list of players of the week, high school athletes of the week. And here is a layup by Sainer.
Yeah, Olivia Van Trump got nominated. I checked out her stats. I thought, yeah, what the heck? We'll put her on the list for Cardinal. Now, Cardinal, speaking of that athlete of the week and team of the week, they get great voting down here in Cardinal. The parents, the fans, and the friends really get behind the athletes that are nominated. So who knows? Maybe Olivia Van Trump will be our next athlete of the week.
And during that, Bailey Gretter picked up her third foul, and here's a travel now by Van Trump. Turn it back over to the Savages. Gretter charged with a charging foul in the backcourt. I gave her a rest, or has sent her to the bench. Ella Bruns checked in for her. Here comes Ava Fish. Sends it left side to Bruns. Bruns lobs it in for Trimble. Trimble puts up a tough shot. No good. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's going to dribble out. Passes off to Fish, and Fish will reset. Here's a high pass to Clarahan. Clarahan just saved our stand there, but she dribbles all the way around, puts up a floater, and it's good. Here's Bryn Clarahan.
Bryn with 11 now.
That pass almost landed right in your hands there, Nathan.
Yeah, that was about to hit the microphone
And
in
here
my teeth,
is
I think.
Sainer again running the length of the floor. Her shot, a couple of bounces before it falls.
17 now for Sainer.
And right back down the floor comes Clarahan. She's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be called on the floor. That foul is going to be, I believe, on Sainer. That's her first. Haynes checking back in for the Comets. Bissell goes to the bench. Runs to inbound it for the Savages. Sends a pass in. Sainer takes it away. Dribbles through Moore, but loses the handle on the ball. A little sloppy with the dribble. Ball is still loose. Trimble finally picks it up. Trimble had Moore wide open under the hoop, but didn't see her. And Sigourney will kick it out and reset here. Clarahan has it. Drives right side. Picks up the dribble, tries to pass it back to Bruns. It is tipped. Stays with Sigourney.
I think the pressure, this Cardinals put a little pressure on here in the third quarter, and from their perspective, I kind of like that pressure because it's kind of forced us into just a few errors. We had a charging foul there, and just maybe a little bit out of sorts when they get in the half-court set. So Coach Weber's probably going to say here, slow down, run the offense, take care of the basketball.
Charlie Smothers checks in for Trumbull. Smothers gets Fish to screen. They pass it right back to her. Smothers lays it up in and good.
Right there, nice job.
They did just that. Ran the play that they didn't run before. Smothers has 5 points, and now Cardinal in trouble in the backcourt. Ella Bruns comes in and scoops up the tip ball. Her layup is no good. Rebounded by Smothers. Smothers lays it up in and good.
Smothers is on fire.
7 now for Charlie tonight.
7. And Fish now pokes it free. Bren takes it away, tries to pass it back. No, it's Smothers that's there. She's going to put it back up. This is going to be no good.
Gonna get some free
She's
throws
going to get
now.
some free throws.
You're right, Steve. You called that one. Charlie with 7. Now she's going to go to the line for a couple more.
Yeah, sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and it has there as Clairhand and Fish were poking it free, and Smothers is there to gather. Didn't get the shot up. Her first free throw is pure. She's got 8. A perfect 3 for 3 from the line is Charlie Smothers, and she's got 9 points.
So the Savages then again, half-court pressure, full-court pressure here, trying to make them into – I'd look for the Cums to go deep here.
Get into Hissam. Hissam reverses court, far side at the wing. Thought about passing up. Clairhand is there, though, to disrupt the passing lane. Now ball's poked free. Ella Bruns comes down with it. A battle for the ball. Finally, they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow points for the Savages. 3:02 to go here in the third period. Savages lead 51-30.
You missed it, Josh. Friday night it was jump balls and air balls.
Here's a quick inbound and shot by Sainer. Ball pokes free. Sainer comes up with it. Right back inside to Sainer, who beats Moore and gets a layup to fall.
I think back at Friday night, Steve, if you'd have had a jump ball sponsor, you'd had a lot of takers on there because they would have been live every 30 seconds, right?
51-32. Pass inside to Moore. Back outside to Fish all alone. She's going to take the 3, and this is a little strong. Long rebound goes to Clairhand right in front of us. Clairhand, baseline drive. Steps out, puts the shot up. No good. Rebound, or Moore slaps the ball free. Still a battle for, well, timeout is going to be called by Cardinal. They had her trapped. I think that was 22, Summer LaRue, that had the ball down there. So Cardinal will take a 30-second timeout with 2:16 to go here in the third period.
And while we've got a few seconds, we'll take a look at that graphic for Oski Dental. Make sure you schedule your next appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at 641-673-4845. Oski Dental is sponsoring our third quarter. Of course, they also sponsor the studios from Steve Shetler Media on the morning show. So big thanks to Oski Dental for all that they do sponsorship-wise and keeping things rolling on Steve Shetler Media. Again, tomorrow night we've got Pekin versus Lone Tree in high school basketball. Make sure you tune in for that. And then on Friday night, Pekin against Highland, if I remember right. So tune in. We've got area basketball all winter long here on Steve Shetler Media.
Same 5 stay out on the floor for the Savages as the Cardinal Comets inbound it. Bissell working on Fish, trying to get around her. Finally, she gets a screen. Cardinal sets up their offense. Smothers tries to jump in front of the passing lane. Can't quite get there. Here's a shot by 22, Summer LaRue. She is fouled. That was on Bruns. Bruns, third foul on Bruns, so she's going to have to take a seat with 2:01 to go here in the third. LaRue misses the first free throw. And Becca Gretter is going to check in for Bruns. And LaRue misses both free throws. Moore comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Clairhand. Left side to Becca. She tries a three from the left wing. This is well short, and air ball's out of bounds. Cardinal ball. LaRue inbounds it. Ball is tipped free, or loosely handled by Bissell. She gathers it in, runs lane to the floor, passes it off across the lane. Shot is no good. Right back to Sainer, and Sainer's got two more. 51-34. Clarahan, left wing, looking for a screen. Passes it right wing to Bailey, or excuse me, Becca Gretter. Becca right back inside to Smothers. Ball is loose. Moore comes up with it, spins and shoots, and gets the roll. And Joe Moore, 20 points, 9 for 12 from the field. Savages lead 53-44. Here's Brandon Clarahan comes from behind. They're going to get her with a foul there.
I'm going to say it on the air now. That's Bryn Clarahan's first foul with a minute to go in the third quarter. In the first couple games, I think we saw Bryn have about 4 fouls in the first 5 minutes, so she's made some progress here. Shannon McWhorter is either ordering a taco over there at the table.
I think he's checking the fouls.
Or he's checking the book.
He initially thought that there was 5 fouls on Sigourney, so I think they're checking that out. I have 4 in this quarter, and that's what the scoreboard says.
But if he is ordering tacos.
Yeah, I want a taco. So now Bailey's going to check in for Becca Gretter.
If he was smart, Steve, he'd ordered something from Barnwired and had it delivered down here.
Here is Hissam. Right side. Passes it off. Tipped by Fish. Ball is still loose. It's going to be a battle with Bailey Gretter, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing this way. So they'll give the ball back to the Savages. A little confusion on the floor as Cardinal is going to inbound it, but officials are signaling to the Savages. Get it into Bailey. 1 minute to go here in the third. Left side now, Fish. Fish can come near side to Clarahan. Clarahan stops, fires a three, and this is a little short. Goes out of bounds. Turns it over to Cardinal. 45 seconds in the third. Sainer in the backcourt, runs length of floor, passes it off to Mason. Mason's shot is no good. Rebounded by Fish. Fish passes it up to Clarahan. Clarahan looking to run here. Now slows up the dribble at the top of the key. 30 seconds in the quarter. 2 more seconds as Fish takes a deep three, and this is off the front of the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. Sainer comes up with it. I think they're going to get Smothers with
Charlie. Yeah, Charlie definitely went over the girl there, but fighting hard on the inside, looking for a rebound. That will be the fifth, so it'll be 2 on the other end for the last, well, I guess only 19 and a half seconds here to go. So that might be the only shooting foul here in the quarter. But nevertheless, we can have 3 more possessions in 19 seconds.
Yes, we did in the second quarter. I think we had 4 possessions in the last, ever since the shot clock was supposed to be off. This is Sainer leading scorer for the Comets at the free throw line. She connects on the first one.
Got 22. Do you have 22?
I don't have her individual.
I've got 22 on the scoreboard now on my sheet here for Sander, so great night for her. Now 23.
All right, 23. Cardinal, as a team, is 10 for 15 from the free throw line, and there is a collision. No whistles, a battle for the loose ball. It's a jump
also
ball.
An open field tackle there, but Tony Vandergriff said jump ball.
Coach Weber trying to... Oh, we got a player that must be bleeding. Yeah. So a little timeout on the floor here to tend to her. Erica Haynes is going to check in.
So I think Sigourney just got the jump ball about 15 seconds
They
ago.
did. They never switched the possession arrow.
Going to give it back to the Savages here. Right again.
Get it in. Savages will have the final possession of the third quarter if they so choose. 9 seconds to go. They get into Smothers. Smothers is going to turn and shoot with 7 to go. Gets the roll. Carly Smothers has got 11. and the time is going to expire on Cardinal before they barely even get it inbound. Not aware of the time on the clock there, and that will send us to the fourth quarter that is brought to us by Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance.
It sure is, and let's go ahead and hear from her right now.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa, 641-673-8965. And a big thanks to Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance in Oskaloosa for being our fourth quarter sponsor here on Sigourney Basketball. Sigourney at Cardinal tonight, leading 55-36. Give a big thanks to all of our sponsors. You see them rotating in the bottom right corner throughout the game. Big thanks to all of our quarterly sponsors and our player of the game sponsor, which is Mr. C.J. Fitzgerald at Sigourney Motors. You guys, we got one more quarter to go. If you had to pick right now, who would be your top two contenders for the Sigourney player of the game? Putting you on the spot. Of course, I need to turn your microphones on.
Turn our mics on. That'll help. I'll let Nathan go first. I'm going to try to get my.
I'll tell you what.
here.
No matter what's decided, Charlie Smothers got 11 tonight, and what a big third quarter from her. Some solid minutes. I tell you, Coach Weber's got to be really pleased with her. And then Josephine Moore has been a beast inside. Her and the Sander girl from Cardinal are pounding on each other for every possession down there. She's got 20 on the night. So both those two girls, along with the rest of the cast of the Savages, great night so far. I'd say we give it another 7 minutes, 56 seconds, and we'll figure out the player of the game at the end.
Yeah, I agree with all those comments. Here's a lob inside to Sander. She goes up for a shot as Addie Finneran is back on the floor with her 3 fouls. She's missed a lot of time due to fouls. Call that on Gretter. That's going to be her 4th foul.
So Bailey's going to sit down, and Becca's going to come in and give her a relief here. So little sister will give big sister a breather with, 7:53 to go here in the game.
And that is Sainer that missed the first one. Second free throw rolls around and rattles in.
He's leading all scores with 24 now.
Sends it up to Finneran. Finneran turns, dribbles, puts up a layup. This is no good, but she's fouled. Put that foul on Connor Mason. I got her down for 3 as well for the Comets. Addie Finneran at the line to shoot 2. First one. In and out, no good.
New ball boy.
Yeah, Finneran with very limited time tonight. Picked up 2 early fouls. Now she airballs this free throw. That'll draw the whistle. Cardinal will take over. Mason brings it in for the Comets to get near side to Sainer. Sainer is going to be fouled by Clarahan.
Bryn just put both hands on her right here in the backcourt. Easy call for the official there. So I think that's just Bryn's second. But definitely got to keep your hands off here in the backcourt.
Yeah, second foul on Bryn, but 2 fouls here in 15 seconds by the Savages in this fourth quarter. And now Sainer breaks free. All the way down the other end, lays it up, no good. More battle for the rebound. More Clarahan and Sainer all collide there. They're going to get the foul on Sainer.
Colby Sander really went coast to coast there. Looked great and just didn't finish the shot, but she dribbled around everyone out there and took her all the way to the rim. Just wasn't able to connect there.
Colby Sainer has got 2 fouls. So we got 4 fouls called here. 7:30 to go in the fourth quarter. And here's a Sainer jumped in front of the pass, but she was stepping on the baseline as she made contact with the ball and took a shoulder of Joe Moore to the nose. That'll hurt anyone. Now for Cardinal, Bissell's going to check in for Connor Mason. Savages inbound. It's Becca Gretter. She tries to get it into Moore. It's taken away by Sainer. Sainer keeping the ball in front. Looks like she's going to go length of the floor. Passes it off at the last second. A 3 is attempted. This is an air ball gathered in by Clarahan. gets it up to Fish. Fish sets up the offense. Near side to Gretter. Gretter gets a screen from Finner and passes it back to Finner. No, it's tipped away by Bissell. Bissell trying to run the length of the floor. Nice pass by Bissell. And laying it up in and good is Kaylin Hissam. Back up the floor come the Savages. Finneran has it. Right wing. Passes inside to Clarahan. Ball's tipped. Clarahan tracks it down. Saves it. Cardinal comes up with it. And Clarahan just shoves Hissam in the back and picks up her third foul.
A little craziness here to start the fourth quarter, so I think Coach Weber is trying to keep the top on the cap from blowing up, but I think just get the Savages slow down on the offensive end. We get down here, we've not really set up in the half court, kind of throwing the ball around a little bit. Slow down, set up, take care of the basketball.
Cardinal sends it into Sainer. She goes in, being triple teamed, and she gets fouled by Moore. I got 2 on Moore, sends Sainer to the line, and that is the 4th team foul on Sigourney with 6:40 to go here in the 4th period. So
this one could turn into a free throw contest for Cardinal the last 6.5.
yeah, Sainer misses the front end. Next on the second. Clarahan brings it up. Moore slows everything down as she walks across the line. 6:32 to go. Clarahan right in front of us here, drives inside, steps back, fires a 3, and this is good. Thing with Bryn is you're going to leave her open like that, she's going to take it every time.
Yeah,
you can't give her that space.
Exactly. They already set up in half court there. A wide open look. I don't think Coach Weber's going to argue with that one at all. But
No. Here is Bissell driving down the floor. She loses the handle on it. Now her and Becca Gretter are battling for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow is still pointing the Savages' way. Charlie Smothers is going to check in for Becca Gretter.
Cardinal really, before that 3 from Ben, inched it back into within 15, which is still a ways, but definitely sticking in close here.
Here's a cross-court pass to Clarahan and takes it all the way and lays it up in and good, and she'll get an and one opportunity.
16 now for Bryn on the night.
She suddenly creeps into the conversation.
The foul's on. Kaylin Hissam, her second of the comments. They've got 3 team fouls. Clarahan completes the 3-point play. There's Van Trump cutting through the defense, but then I think that's Bryn, isn't it, that came from behind and made it loose. Jump ball. Cardinal will keep it. 61-40, 5:54 to go.
Now they're thinking about changing the arrow, Josh, but they forgot to change it last time. So
Yeah,
it should be
actually, I think they're
Cardinal
running the shot clock down.
ball. Oh, that could be. Sorry.
Yeah. Here is an inbound pass to Sainer. She goes up for an immediate shot, and she's fouled. And she'll go to line to shoot 2 regardless, because that is the 5th team foul on the Savages.
3rd on Charlie, so no, maybe just a second.
I got her down for 2.
I got her down for 3, but I've been wrong one other time today.
Sainer misses the front end. Misses the front end. Sainer was actually shaking her head no when as that ball was on its way up in the air, so she totally knew she missed it. Makes the second one.
26 now for Colby Sainer on the night.
26 of their 41 points. Bryn Clarahan brings the Savages across. 5:48 to go. Left side to Fish. Finneran's going to try a 3 from the left wing, and she's just a bit short. Fish came down with a rebound, but Bryn Clarahan fell down in front of her, took her out at the knees.
Yeah, it was a great rebound by Ava there. I'm not joking either. She got up in the air, went and got the board, and then just Bryn happened to be laying underneath her when she came down. So
Turns it right back over to Cardinal. They get it into Sainer. Sainer trying to beat more on the dribble. All the way through Fish. Ball's being swatted at. Bryn Clarahan comes up with it, and that's going to be a foul on Sainer. She could not stop running, runs into Clarahan.
that's her 3rd on the night.
Her 3rd, Cardinals team's 4th team foul. Clarahan comes down right wing, all the way inside, passes it across the lane to Joe. Joe lays it up, no good, gets her own rebound. Her putback is good, and she's fouled.
22 for Josephine on the night, and a chance to go the old-fashioned three-point play to give her 23 if she can knock down the free throw. And she does.
She's got 23 of the team's 64 points. It's going to be hard to argue against her on the player of the game. And now she just gets a steal off of I don't know if that'd be a steal or a straight-up turnover. Passes it off to Clarahan. Clarahan from the left wing sends it inside to Moore. Moore being contested by Sainer, goes back up for the shot. This is no good, but that's going to be another foul on Sainer. That's her fourth. Both teams have surpassed the 5-foul mark. We'll be shooting free throws on every foul the rest of the way, and Joe Moore is at the line to shoot 2.
I've said it a couple times already tonight. Josephine Moore and Colby Saint are just getting after each other on the block on both ends. So kudos to both those girls for working hard and have both leading scorer on both sides of the ball. I think that's 24 now for Josephine, and I think Sainer's got 26 on the night.
And both Sainer just now checks out of the game, but she's been on the floor all night as well as Moore. So both playing the entirety of this game to this point anyway. 66-41, 5 minutes to go. Loose ball here, goes in the hands of Moore. Moore passes it up to Fish.
I think that's Josephine's third steal in a row now, 3 possessions in a row too.
Yeah. Right side, or near side here to Clarahan. Clarahan lobs it in to Smothers. Smothers gets the bank in.
Charlie's got 13. What a night for Charlie, and great job for her coming off the bench, and really has done a nice job. She's going to get in the book another way there with a little reach there, about 85 feet from the basket. It's going to send number 11 here for Cardinal, Erica Haynes, to the free throw line for 2.
And it's hard to argue against that, too, though, when you have, she's got a whole other, not a lot of playing time at the varsity level for Charlie Smothers at this point, and just even to get that experience in the backcourt to know when not to do those, because now would be the time not to do that. Here's an air ball by Cardinals. Erica Haynes, as Becca Griner is going to check in for Addie Finneran. Second free throw is strong, rebounded by Moore. Moore gets it off to Clarahan. Fish now gets a screen from Moore, passes it to Becca, who is already cut into the basket. Turns it back over to Cardinal. That one was coming for your camera, Steve.
Oh, I know.
I saw you guarding it.
I was worried.
Moore trying to slow the dribble. Does so, but picks up a foul in the process. Never mind, they're going to call that on Fish.
I'm not sure I picked up Ava on that one, but we'll either way.
We'll go with it.
Third, yep.
Yeah.
We won't argue it tonight.
First shot is good for Erica Haynes. It's the second one to go. 68-43, Bryn Clarahan brings the Savages down the floor. Fish tries to lob it back to Smothers, and Smothers could not get through the defenders. Turn it back over to the Comets. Just inside 4 minutes to play, Bryn Clarahan pokes it free. Gathered back in there by Haynes. Ava Patrick now on the floor for the Comets. She has the ball right now from the right wing. 9 seconds on the shot clock for the Cardinal. Patrick picks up a dribble. She needs some help. She's in trouble. Can't get it anywhere, and she's going to get a 5-second violation.
Nice defense there by the Savages, forcing the 5-second call. They were about to have a shot clock violation if the 5 seconds didn't get called.
Down to 6 on the shot clock, and here's Savages turning it right back over to Cardinal.
Offensively, I think that's our 4th turnover in a row. Coach Weber's probably going to warn the girls now. She's probably going to tell them, take care of the basketball. That's 4 possessions in a row. You can't score if you don't take care of the basketball. 3.5 to go.
All right, we are in the fourth quarter, which is sponsored by Christy Tard, American Family Insurance in Oskaloosa. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, the likes of Sigourney Motors, which brings us our player of the game. We'll have to be choosing that here in just a few minutes. Barn Wired, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Oski Dental, Kia Co-Auction Company, Helmuth Ford, Son-in-Law Services, Shetler Insurance Services, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, Serve Pro, and Sloan Moore Monument, all on board for Sigourney basketball this winter here on Steve Shetler Media. 68-43 with 3:30 to go.
Yeah, is Cardinals going to turn it right back over to the Savages. I got to check. Make sure I got the right people here on my scorebook. I do. Here comes Becca Gretter. Down in the lane, passes off to Smothers. Smothers back up top to Clarahan. Clarahan looks inside. Passes across the lane to Gretter. Gretter puts up a shot. No good. She is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot too. Call that foul on.
Nice pass from Brent over there to Becca, and Becca's going to get to shoot free throws. That's what happens when you attack the basket. They shut her down, kicked it across the lane. Becca's wide open, uses the backboard for the free throw. Yeah, the bank is open at Cardinal tonight.
Yeah.
Did she call it? I didn't hear her say bank.
It don't matter if she called it. Don't matter if she's the bank. All that matters is it went through the hoop and the point goes on the board. As Cardinal subs 5 in. Bringing it down the floor is Bissell. Bissell falls down, still dribbling though, so not whistled with the travel. Hands it off to Michaela Crosby. First time she's been in the game. Now inside to Sainer. He came back in. Sainer loses a handle on it, bounces it off the leg at Clarahan, and now Sigourney's going to send in some subs. Finner and Trimmel and Bruns will come in for Smothers, Fish, and Moore.
What a game there. Charlie Smothers again coming out of the game with 13. Josephine Moore coming out with 24 on the night. So both them great games for both those girls.
And here's a three by Bryn Clarahan, and that's pure.
She says, "Don't forget about me."
Yeah,
that's 20 for Bryn.
I'm not quite done yet here. I still got 2 minutes to be the leading scorer. Still got to her back. She's a half a point shy of her average right now, is Bryn Clarahan in the early goings of this season. 72-43 though. As Gretter comes inside, lays it up and good.
Good job, Becca.
Becca's got 3 points. Previous point was by way of the free throw. There's Sainer working on Bruns. Versus dribble, passes it off. Clarahan takes it away. She lays it up, and she passes her average with that one. She's now got 22. 9 for 15 from the field is Clarahan. Savages with the pressure still on. Get it to Sainer. 2 minutes to go now. 76-43. Sainer goes length of floor, passes outside to Van Trump. She fires a three, and it's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Sainer. Sainer in trouble. Passes it back out to Van Trump. Tries another three. This is no good. Long rebound goes to Clarahan. She's just going to keep running. Cardinal able to get back. And a timeout was called by Sigourney. She just wants a substitution timeout.
So Bryn's coming out. Bryn's eyes were getting pretty big there. I think she was looking for the layup, and then Coach Weber said timeout. Back it down.
Timeout. And we're going to get the bench cleared here for the Savages. It looks to get some of the underclassmen in to play. Coach Weber did just ask for a substitution timeout, but Cardinal wants to use it, so we'll stay a full minute here. And I guess, Nathan, final thoughts on player of the game. I think, more with the amount of points she did. It's hard to you can't overlook Charlie Smothers and what she did.
Yeah, Josh, you just said it right there. Josephine's got 24 on the night. Bryn Clarahan, 22. I'm going to go out on a limb if nobody wants to object, though. I'm going to say The girl, this is by far her best contest out as a varsity basketball player. Charlie Smothers, 13, had a great third quarter. Kind of was the difference maker in the third quarter to give us the lead. So I'm going to say my vote's going to be Charlie Smothers, player of the game. Congratulations, she had a great night tonight.
Yeah, I can get on board with that just because it's a bench player. You know, the Savages, you're going to expect, of course, Moore and Clarahan are probably going to be in the conversation of player of the game week in or game in and game out. So I think the fact that she came off the bench it was mostly all the third quarter, if I remember right, that Smothers just absolutely tore it up. So I can get on board with that and name Charlie Smothers our Christy Tarr American Family. Or no, excuse me, Sigourney Motors player of the game. Wrong sheet there. That was different school.
Christy Tarr sponsors a lot of stuff, so it's
She
easy
does.
to get confused.
It does. As out on the floor right now for the Savages, we've got Devin Smallwood, Ella Bruns. Who else is out there? There was Trimmel's out there. Becca Gretter's still out there.
Clara Hanselman.
Clara Hanselman also out there for the Savages. As our score 76-43 right now with 1:10 to go. Savages we're going to improve upon. They'll end up going to 4-1, leading the way in the South Iowa Cedar League East. It's going to stay that way. This is a non-conference game, but they'll stay on top of the leaderboard there in the standings. And Cardinal will fall to 0-6 on the year, so yet to find their first victory, and a substitution timeout again for the Savages as Ella Finneran and
Yeah, I would say Josh, you just mentioned Cardinal girls are 0-6, but this South Central Conference is tough.
yeah, just look at the names up on the gym, our gym wall. It's like, especially all the way to the
If
right.
you look at that conference up and down, Cardinal, one of the smallest school districts, and there are 1,000 kids. South Central's a tough conference to play in. So these girls playing hard, no doubt about it. And the Savages, another good win for us.
And that, I guess, was a shot. I'm not sure. But, yeah, so Ella Finneran and Ashton Tisch now in the game for the Savages with 38 seconds to go. Always good exposure for these younger players to get time on the varsity floor, even when it is cleanup time. It's still a different speed of game. And here's a battle for the ball. It's Ella Bruns and Sainer. Jump ball is going to go to the Savages. Waiting for a shoe to get tied here. 2:45 or 24 seconds to go. Of course, we'll have a little bit of a break here after this one before we start the boys' side of this competition. As Bruns has it top of the key, gets it off, tries to get it off to Tisch, but Cardinal jumps in the way. Bruns in trouble, gets it off to Becca Gretter. Becca has the ball taken away by Sainer. Sainer's going to unlength the floor. Is she going to get it off in time? She does. Lays it up to end the game. Colby Sainer had herself a night as well, just not enough to take care of the Savages, and the Savages win 76-45 and will improve to 3-1 on the season.
All right, and congratulations to our Sigourney Motors player of the game for the Sigourney Savages, Charlie Smothers. Congratulations to Charlie. Of course, as we mentioned, a bunch of girls had really good games, but Charlie picked as our player of the game. Sigourney girls win again, 76-45. We thank our fourth quarter sponsor, Keiko Auction Company, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, as well as Barnwire, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Oski Dental, Keiko Auction Company, Helmuth Ford, Son-in-Law Services, Shetler Insurance Services, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, Serve Pro, and Sloan Moore Monument, all on board for Sigourney basketball this year here on Steve Shetler Media. We will take a break. We'll go silent here for a little while and go between games here. The boys coming up here in about 14 minutes on Steve Shetler Media. Stick around. righty, welcome back into high school basketball here on Steve Shuttler Media. We've got the second half of our girl-boy doubleheader with Sigourney at Cardinal tonight. The Sigourney girls winning the first game of the evening, and now we're just a little over a minute away from, I'm assuming, the introductions to the game. We've got Josh Clubb on play-by-play. We've got Nathan Wood on color commentary tonight. And guys, what are your thoughts as we're coming in between games? Sigourney girls got the win, got the boys game coming right up.
Great performance by Sigourney girls. Obviously, we picked our player of the game, and but Joe Moore and Bryn Clarahan both had great games. Honestly, a pretty physical game for both teams in that matchup. But turn the corner here, and we go to the boys game. Coming into this one, the Savage boys are 2-1 on the year. Most recently here on Steve Shuttler Media, taking care of English Valley 63-38. Cardinal comes into this at 1-4. They're off a loss to Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont 64-61, so a tight one there. And they won that game, So their first win of the season just came the other night on the 13th of December against Eddyville. Prior to that, they have lost all their contests in conference play, so we'll see. I'm definitely not a high school basketball scout. I'll leave that to my color commentary, Nathan. Nathan, what do you think coming into this game? What can we expect from these two teams?
Thanks, Josh. I would assume it's a little bit of the similar. I think trying to get Cardinal to speed up, make some uncommon mistakes. The thing I like about the Savage boys, they're very balanced. You've got about 5 or 6 guys that can come out every night. You never know who's going to be in control on the offensive end. My challenge to them tonight after Friday night at English Valley, come out and put it on the defensive end, moving, aggressiveness, active hands, putting some ball pressure on the offensive end, again, doing the same, moving, not standing and settling for jump shots. I tell those boys, I coach them when they're 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, I can guard you when you play from 30 feet, get up and down the floor, put the ball inside, move the basketball, and good things will happen on the offensive end too.
All righty, as they do the starting lineups here for these two teams, I'll first since they're about done with Sigourney, we got Ike Malnix, Solon Yates, Isaac Bruns, John Berg, and Braden Wood. Starting 5 for the Savages. I believe the same starting 5 this whole season thus far. As they'll announce Cardinals lineups. Chase Hengstenberg, the senior, is averaging 15 points a game, 44% from the field, 41% from beyond the arc. Bruns has got 16 per game, shooting 46.5 from beyond the arc. That's Bode Farrell and Elia Fraze. Chase Kaufman for the Comets. And then you got Paige Roop. And finally, Chase Hengstenberg. Should have practiced that one before we went on the air here. Same officials as the girls' game, as we'll get ready to tip this thing off here momentarily. Actually, announcing some kid captains out here on the floor. I think Steve's got the camera pointed their ways. I can't tell what they're saying as far as names go. So, representing some of the younger Cardinal Comets here on the floor tonight. Rebound leader for the Savages is John Berg. He's got 11.7 rebounds per game, 5.3 offensively and defensively 6.3. Peyton Roop, the junior, is averaging 4.4 per game, 1 offensively and 3.5 defensively. Cardinals team was lining up like they were expecting the national anthem, but they should not play that.
Yeah, something a little bit different here, Josh. Cardinals doing kid captains, so looks like they're nominated from their elementary classroom teachers, and they're talking a little bit about kudos to Cardinal. Pretty cool. What an experience for those little kids to be out there at half court at a varsity basketball game. So kudos to them, and for all my school administrator friends, I'll be saying, hey, here's an idea to steal from Cardinal and take back to their schools. But I think we're ready to get going here now.
Yeah, and I did notice they have them on now, but they gave them almost credential passes to wear around their necks. Basically gives them courtside seats or right down there at the team as Bruns wins the tip. Puts it back to Wood, handles it in and gets it up to Malnix. Ike's going to bring him up the floor.
Man-to-man defense here from Cardinal to start the game.
Malnix lobs it into Berg. Berg loses the handle on it, kicks it back out to Yates. Savages move the ball quickly to Bruns. He fires a 3. This is no good. Rebounded by Fraze. Fraze from the right wing tries to pass it inside, taken away by Berg. Pushes it up the floor to Bruns. Bruns all the way in. His layup is no good, but he is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Isaac attacking the basket there hard. Outlet pass from John Berg after the quick hands, and then Isaac attacking the hoop. Going to go to the line to shoot 2 here.
Fouls on Hengstenberg of Cardinal, and Bruns is pure with his first shot. First point of the game here in the early goings. Bruns misses the second one, rebounded by Berg. Berg kicks it out to Yates. All the way around right side wing to Malnix. He's going to try to penetrate. Picks up his dribble, now passes inside to Bruns. Bruns lays it up in and good.
Yeah, a little full court pressure here from the Savages. Nothing super aggressive, just a little ball pressure.
As that pass was just tipped by the Savages and goes out of bounds. As they lob it in, and a quick jump is blocked by Malnix. Back in the hands of the Comets. Kaufman takes it, hands it off to Fraze. Right here into the corner. Kaufman drives inside, kicks it outside to Farrell. Farrell drives right side of the lane, has the ball ripped out of his hands by Berg. Berg passes it up to Yates. Yates wasn't looking, taken away by Kaufman. Kaufman all the way in, has a shot knocked out of his hands. I think that was Braden Wood that knocked it out of his hands. Savages will keep it. Malnix gets it up to Bruns. Bruns pushes all the way in. John Berg all alone lays it up in good. Berg almost lost the ball as he was going up in the air there, but able to touch it off the glass and get it in. Now Hengstenberg has his dribble stopped as he's trapped by Bruns and Yates. Ball pokes free. Wood sends it up to Malnix. Pass over to Yates, and Yates lays it up in and good. 7-0 is the Savage lead. Hengstenberg, trouble in that same spot. Near side just as across his half court. Sigourney really puts the pressure on him. They work through it this time. Now a pass. Wood tries to save it, cannot.
Aggressive hands on the defensive end. I called it. We did not see this Friday night from the Savages, so a lot more aggressive on the defensive end. See if we can get him to crank it up here.
Hengstenberg, ball fakes, sends it. Hand it right back to him. He tries a 3 from the near side corner. This is off the front of the rim, rebounded by Malnix. Malnix clears it out and brings him down the floor. All the way up the floor to Yates they go. But tries the 3, and he is just a bit short. Rebounded by Cardinals Farrell. Kaufman working on Yates. Tries to get around him, throws a shot up. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line for and 1. The foul will be on Solon Yates. Team's first. Kaufman able to complete the three-point play. 7-3 in favor of Sigourney. Malnix sends it up the floor to Berg. Berg looks across the lane at Wood, but then steps back and gets a jumper to fall. John's got 4. 9-3 is the Savage lead. 5:19 to go here in the early going. Hengstenberg in trouble again. Gets it off to Kaufman. Kaufman backs to Hengstenberg. He drives baseline near side. Puts up a tough shot, and he is fouled by Berg this time. As you can tell by your screen at home, we are right on top of the action here on this stage. As Hengstenberg makes the first one. 9-5 now. 5:10 to go. Malnix in the backcourt gets it up to Yates. Yates all the way inside, now passes out to Wood. Wood, baseline stop, picks up his dribble, hands it to Malnix. Malnix drives from the left wing into the lane, puts up a jumper, and this is good. Mike Malnix showing off some ball handling there. Gets the shot to fall. His first 2 points of the game. It is 11-5. Roop now to Kaufman. Sigourney staying in the zone. Cardinal trying to find a way inside of it, inside the arc. So far on this possession, they can't find their way in. Hengstenberg is going to try it, and he does. Gets a step-back jumper to fall.
It's a little soft on the backside there, 2-3 zone.
Quickly down the floor come the Savages. Yates goes up for a shot. He's fouled.
Peyton Roop with the foul. Solon will get 2 free throws out of this one here.
Yates off the front of the rim for the first one, no good. Connects on the second one. He's got 3 points on the night. A field goal and a free throw. Cardinal cross court. Able to get it inside, but the pass is wild. It goes in the hands of Wood. He sends it up the floor to Malnix, who runs the length of the floor. A little too strong on the layup. It is no good, and a foul. No, not a foul. They said that Malnix on the trying to get his own rebound, stepped on the baseline. Turn it right back over. Here comes Cardinal. Now Yates is going to get a foul.
It's going to be 2 on Solon here early. 4 to go here in the first quarter.
It looks like Landon Conrad's going to come in for Yates.
Matched up here man-to-man now to come out here. First possession after this dead ball.
Cardinals going to try a 3, and this is off the side of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Bruns. Bruns gets it inside to Wood. Wood has the ball tipped. Goes into the hands of Berg. Berg trying to go back, fight his way back up, and they're going to call a jump ball. Ball will stay with Sigourney. 12-7, 3:31 to go in the opening quarter. As now they're going to check at the scores table, check on the possession arrow. They're calling it. It's going to stay with Sigourney. No, never mind. They changed their minds. It is Cardinals ball. Hengstenberg comes across. He has it. He sends it left side to Kaufman. Kaufman now has the ball tipped off the leg of Conrad. Cardinal gathers it back in. Kaufman now goes inside. Malnix picks his pocket. He's going to run the length of the floor. Have to watch out behind him, but able to get it in. Does Ike. He's got 4. Sigourney leads by 7. Hengstenberg working on Conrad. Breaks through it. Tries it inside. Berg takes it away. Malnix in transition. Goes all the way. Puts it up and good. Make it 6 for Malnix. Now a timeout is called by Cardinal. A 30-second timeout as they cross half court with 2:41 to go here in the first quarter, brought to us by Barn Wired.
All right, we'll give Barn Wired some love. You can find them at 119 East Marion on the south side of the square in Sigourney, 641-622-9912 for home decor, coffee, and more. That is Barn Wired. See Amanda and the crew. Of course, they've got great food, great daily specials, and you can spend a lot of money there for Christmas. It's pretty easy. I plan on doing some shopping at Barn Wired because, guys, I have not done any Christmas shopping yet. I think we talked about this on Friday, Nathan, and I still haven't done
You asked me about it last week, and I still haven't either, Steve, so You're not alone.
There's always next week until there's not.
Yeah, I got till Tuesday night, right? Something like that. Here's Cardinal off the timeout. Going inside to the baseline, having the ball tipped away by Ike. Here was Elijah Praise for the Comets. Comets are going to retreat. Let the Savages bring it across. Is Malnix bring it across slowly. 2:30 to go in the opening quarter. Savages with the 9-point lead. Wood to Bruns. Now Landon Conrad has it in the corner. John Berg Inside to Bruns. Bruns, left side of the lane, lays it up and good, and he'll get an and one opportunity.
Nice little half-court set there from the Savages. We don't see a lot of set plays come out of Coach Heslick, but that was definitely a set play, down screen, then a curl cut, backside double screen with the curl cut with the ball. So double curl cut there. Isaac got the basket. Now he's going to get one more at the free throw line here.
And he gets the roll. And he's got 6 points. Some subs in for comments, including Tyler Trueblood. Brings it down the floor. Savages break it free. Trueblood has it poked out of his hands initially by Molnix. Gathers it back in outside. They try a three from Fraze. It was no good. Rebounded by Trueblood. His putback is no good. This putback was rebounded by Peyton Roop. Putback no good. Savages right back down the floor. Conrad hands it off to Molnix. Molnix to the top of the key. Wood fires the three from that spot. No good. Rims out. Rebounded by Cardinal.
He was open, just didn't connect on that one.
And right back down the floor. Here's a three attempt for Trueblood. That's no good. Rebounded by the Savages. All the way down the floor, passing off to Conrad. He puts up a shot. This is no good. And a whistle on the floor.
Landon Conrad, nice move down there, just didn't get it to fall, and then Isaac over the back on the rebound. So Isaac's first foul, fourth for the quarter now for the Savages.
Fourth for the Savages. As Cardinal gets it across here, all the way inside and laying it up in and good is Elijah Fraze. 19-9 with 1:12 to go in the opening quarter. Kane Weber looks like he's going to be checking into the game for someone in the next stoppage. Molnix pass it up to Wood. Wood, top of the key to Landon Conrad. He's going to fire a three, and he's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Berg. Berg goes right back up. No good. This time rebounded by Cardinal.
Nice board there by John. Just didn't get the put back. So there were 50 seconds to go. Cardinal got a chance to cut it less than 10 here.
They try a long-range jumper, and he gets the roll. That is Elijah Fraze. They cut to within 8. Molnix brings him down the floor. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock should still be on.
And pretty much run the shot clock down to 0 here. Just be decided if we be patient or
Berg's going to go up and lay it in. Berg's got 6. Savages lead is 10 with 13 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Shot clock is off. Cardinal to the baseline. They run up and no good. Rebounded by Bruns. He's got not quite time to get that shot off. Shot does not count. And we'll go to the second quarter with a Sigourney score 21-11 over the Cardinal Comets.
All right. Once again, we thank Barnwired for being our first quarter sponsor. And now we transition to Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics for the second quarter. We'll hear from them right now.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
And again, we thank Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics for sponsoring our second quarter, which is set to start. Sigourney leads 21-11. We're at Cardinal High School tonight. Josh Clubb and Nathan Wood with commentary. Guys, take it away.
Looks like Yates is going to come back out on the floor with those 2 early fouls. Kane Weber also checks into the game. Braden Wood. Landon Conrad still out there. John Berg is going to get a little bit of a rest. As you can see on your screen, Sigourney starting with the ball here.
Yeah, quick start to the game there. 21 in the first probably 5 minutes of that quarter. We had about 18. Then a slow second half of the first quarter. See if we can get going here in the second quarter.
Molnix tries a three. It's an air ball into the hands of Bruns. Bruns puts it back in, gets it to fall. Plus he'll go to the line for the and one opportunity. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the third and one opportunity for Bruns here in this early going?
Yeah, he's got 10 quick ones here. If he hits this, 8, he'll hit. This will be 9 if he knocks that down. So
he gets that. He gets it. And he's got 9, but I think all 3 of his points have came by way of the N1.
Maybe not there.
He gets a steal and he lays it up for Malnix, who's got all the time in the world.
Quick 8 for Ike now.
If Malnix had the ups, he would have had the opportunity to dunk there, but I don't think he's quite got that in him. Here is Cardinal. Capel sends it down to the corner here to Trueblood. Trueblood left wing, or right wing, excuse me. Now, shot is blocked by Kane Weber. Into the hands of Landon Conrad. He throws it up the floor to Yates. Yates back across the floor to Weber, who can't hold on to it. Goes out of bounds. Goes through the hands of Kane Weber. Sigourney turns it right back over.
It's one of those tough spots you put the big guy in. Kane's running the floor there. Solon looks up, and it's Kane. He tosses it back to Kane. Kane's like, that's not where I'm supposed to catch the ball. So, tough spot to put the big guy in there.
And Kane had just gotten the block on the other end of the floor to create that transition. Here's Cardinal quickly down. His shot taken by Fraze. He's fouled by Conrad.
We just weren't ready that possession there. So guys got to get back, get turned around, get ready to go. Landon kind of turned around as the ball was coming down the lane. Put yourself in a tough spot here, so they'll get 2 free throws here for the Cardinal Comets.
Does not get the roll on the first one. 26-11, 6:54. Early stages of the second period. Fraze does not get the roll in the second one and stayed up there too long, but Kane Weber comes down with the rebound. Gets it off to Conrad, who will bring him across. Conrad opens up the defense. Down low to Weber. Weber puts a jumper in and gets it to fall. Kane Weber with his first 2 points off the bench. And the Savages lead 28-11. Let's get it across and go inside now. Now he tries to pass it off. Farrell was not paying attention. Goes off his back. Roop trying to do all the work here. Gets it outside now to Fraze. They're going to reset with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Fraze goes inside, takes a deep jumper, and it's waddles in and out and in and out and finally falls, and it even puts a smile on Bruns' face. With that ball found the bottom of the net. Quickly down the floor, Kane Weber tries a deep jumper. No good. Tries to get his own rebound. He's still stabbing at the ball. It is saved out of bounds by Roop. Bounced it off the leg of, I think that was Bruns down there. Keep possession. Here come the Comets. Now Bruns takes it away himself. He's got a free look at the basket, lays it up, and no good, but he is fouled. They'll send Isaac right back to the free throw line.
Peyton Roop, his second foul now, so Peyton's got 2 with 5:48 to go in the second. Looks like John Berg and Braden Wood be checking back in here after the first free throw from Isaac.
Bruns connects on his first one.
That's 10 for Isaac now to here, 5:48 to go in the second quarter. Good swing there for Kane Weber and Landon Conrad. Give those guys both had a couple buckets and some good minutes there off the bench.
Starting 5 back on the floor for the Savages as Isaac Bruns connects on his second free throw. He is 5 for 6 at the line. Now, the ball's poked free by Yates, taken away by Mullings, passed off to Bruns. Bruns lays it up in and good. He's got 13, 4 for 5 from the field.
Right now it's Cardinal 13, Isaac Bruns 13.
Yeah.
5.5 to go.
And they're going to answer right back with Elijah Fraze. He gets a layup to fall.
Fraze now, he's got 6 for the Comets, 6 of the 15 for Elijah Fraze.
Wood has it in the corner. Left wing now to Mullings. Mullings pauses. Right back to Wood he goes. Yates, Bruns in the corner. He fires a 3 from there. This looks a little short. It is. Rebounded by Cardinal. Cardinal in transition. Continues all the way down. Lays it up in and good. That is Chase Kaufman. Mullings sends it back outside. Wood bounces off his shoe. Cardinal takes it over. Fraze going to take it all the way in transition, lays it up, no good, rebounded by Wood. it up to Molnix. Keeping pace going. Molnix inside, puts a floater up. This is no good. Battle for the rebound goes to Cardinals. Farrell.
One of those sets Ike was so wide open, you just missed the wide open layup.
Right back down the floor. Comes Fraze, and he lays it up in and good.
8 for Elijah Fraze. They're kind of turning a track meet here. 4 or 5 possessions now. And Coach Mislick saying, settle it down, set up the half-court offense here and run a play.
Molnix sends it to Wood, who has it tipped out of his hand. They're going to say Wood touched it last, though. And Cardinal turns it back over. Yeah, I mean, Cardinal certainly looks a lot better coming down the floor with pace or with tempo than when they slow down and try to set something up. They don't get much or many good looks doing that, so they're going to continue to try to do that. Of course, Sigourney doing a good job of slowing them up for most of the part, or most of the time, but now an over and back violation on the Commons as Roop step backwards, one too many steps. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Molnix sends it to Wood in the corner. Back up top to Berg. Berg left side the 8s, or excuse me, that was Bruns inside to Wood, and he lays it up in good. Cardinal trying to break it with pace, but Molnix just takes it out of his hand, runs all the way in, lays it up in good.
Quick 10 now for Ike here in the first half. That's where you want the defensive trap. You can hold them there. Yeah,
timeout Cardinal. See what they call it here. 30-second timeout for the Comets with 3:22 to go here in the second. Sigourney leads 36-19.
Hey, we do thank our sponsors that make our broadcast possible. That includes Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, Serve Pro, Sloan Moore Monument. We've also got Shuttler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, Helmuth Ford, Keiko Auction Company, plus Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Oski Dental, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, and Barn Wired, plus our Sigourney Motors Player of the Game, which we'll pick later on tonight.
Talked a little bit about it earlier. Big week for the Savages in basketball. 2 key matchups. One in the eastern half, Iowa Valley Tigers coming to Sigourney tomorrow night, and then one of the big east-west matchups for us. The only time we'll play the Braves from Montezuma on Friday night. So a big week of basketball kicking off tonight for the Savages.
Here's a turnover by Cardinal. Yeah, Montezuma, always a tough matchup. Runs left side to Molnix, drives in, stops his dribble, puts up a tough shot. It's no good, but he's fouled in the process, so draws the foul and gets himself to the line.
I was looking through some stats today, guys, picking some of the nominees for the Athlete of the Week, and I tell you what, that Brady Bolton for Montezuma has been lighting it up this past week.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, when these boys were, so Ike would have been in 3rd grade, the juniors would have been in 4th grade, Isaac was in 5th grade. We had Brady come play with us in tournaments, and we really thought, Joel Yates and I were naive to think enough we were going to get Brady, whose family bleeds blue in Montezuma. We thought maybe we'd get him to come to Sigourney to school, but he's still there. Just scored his 1,000th career point, just 5 games to his junior year, so he's got a chance to maybe hit 2,000 before he's done at Montezuma.
Ike Molnix connect on both of his free throws. And Bruns takes away a pass. Loses a handle on the ball momentarily, needs some help. Wood's there to help him in the backcourt. He gets it right back to Bruns, who sends it up the court to Berg. Berg reverses it and lays it up in and good. John Berg has got 8 points. The Savages lead 40-19, 2:42 to go here in the first half. That foul on Molnix was Hengstenberg's 3rd foul on the Comets, and Bruns goes to the hoop, and they're going to call a charge on him, but basket will not count. Bruns doesn't like it.
Yeah, I think Isaac may have just led with his shoulder a little bit there. Definitely had a way to the basket. Picked up his 2nd here. He's got to be smart the last 2:30 here, the first half.
Now he just picks the jumps in front of the pass. He goes all the way and lays it up in, and no, he misses it. Cardinal comes down the floor. Tries they're going to call it. They're going to count that as a 3. for Trueblood.
This would be where if I had the control to the dial, I'd probably shut my mic off and yell a little and then turn it back on, but I'll just sit here and be quiet. Cowboys got to take care of the basketball to score.
And quickly right down the floor come the comments. This initial shot is missed, and the putback is made by Caden Courtney. Cardinal, a little bit of a run going as Bruns goes inside. It's missed. Battle for the ball is going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points towards the Commons. Landon Conrad's waiting to come in, see who he's checking in for. It's coming in for Yates. This Cardinal looking to move quickly. They do get a three off. It is no good. Rebounded by Braden Wood, who's being harassed underneath, and the foul is called. Three was attempted by Roop. It's Bode Farrell. That is the fourth foul on Cardinal, so one more, and that'll send the Savages to the line the rest of the way. 1 minute 32 to go. Savages with the ball. It's Malnick's in the corner. He lobs it inside to Berg. Berg catches the pass, lays it up in and good, and he's fouled. Basket counts. He'll go to the line to try a three-point play.
Nice balance there. Nice ball movement. Again, set play from Coach Eslick. John gets the easy two. Opportunity to get one more here at the line.
He's currently got 10, and he's looking for his 11th point on the night. Kane Weber waiting to check in, as well as Landon Fish.
We talked about this a little bit Friday night, so Steve's heard me say it, and some of you at home. But, again, good balance coming from the Savages. I think that's when they're at their best. 11 now for John Berg, 13 for Isaac Bruns, 10 for Ike Molnix, and then Solon, Braden, and Kane also in the scorebook. So then I just think they're at their best when they're balanced, and another example of that here tonight.
Quickly down the floor comes Cardinal. Right back down the floor go the Savages. Ike able to lay it in. He's got 14.
Molyneux, he's French tonight down here at Elton.
Yeah. This Cardinal gets it across, and there comes the ball into our faces. That was off my right knee.
At least it wasn't off of your laptop.
Yeah. Again, off that free throw, John Berg and Isaac Bruns went to take a seat for the last minute of this quarter, and we were Landon Fish and Kane Weber. Cardinals Roop looking for a three-pointer. He's taking a few of them. Now he gets it this side to Farrell. Back up top to Trueblood. Driving inside. Stops. Puts a reverse layup up. It is no good. Off the fingertips of Weber into the hands of Molnix. 31 seconds to go in the half. Molnix is going to go inside out to Landon Fish. He has his shot blocked. Cardinal comes up with the loose ball. It is Trueblood with it in the backcourt. 20 seconds to go here in the half. Right back to Trueblood. He tucks it and gets inside, gets it to fall. And Molnix comes back down. 6 seconds to go. Gets it off to Landon Conrad. Conrad gets it to Fish with 2 seconds to go. That's Molnix. He fires a three as time expires and rattles it in.
Nope.
No, they're going to say. Officials are going to discuss this. They're going to. I
don't know if they're going to talk or not, but it was off by a good
half
second or
half
better.
second or so. We'll see what comes of that, but I'm not going to score it until they do. But boy, it looked way like he definitely had that out. So we'll take the buzzer beater away. And our score will remain 45-26 as we head to halftime here in Cardinal.
All right. Again, we are at the half. Sigourney boys have a comfortable lead at halftime. And we do thank Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics for being our second half sponsor. We're going to halftime. Let's see here. We do thank Shuttler Insurance Services for being our halftime sponsor. We'll be back here in under 10 minutes with more basketball action on Steve Shuttler Media. And we are once again at halftime of Sigourney Cardinal boys basketball, 45-26 your score. Halftime sponsored by Schattler Insurance Services on the east side of the square in Sigourney. We are under a minute away from third quarter action, and our third quarter being brought to us by Oski Dental. We've got Josh Clubb doing play-by-play, Nathan Wood off being social somewhere. Josh, your thoughts heading into the second half?
Well, it certainly just needs to keep up the pace that they've done. Defensively, they've done a good job just trying to, the biggest thing is getting the ball stopped in transition there is what's Cardinals taking advantage of it. They've been able to penetrate in transition. Anytime Sigourney's been able to stop, they started with the ball, getting inside to Wood. He lays it up in. Ain't good, but comfortable lead for the Savages here. 21-point lead as Molnix tries to take it away, passes it off. His pass is immediately taken away. Now, ball is just all over the place. Now they're going to call a kick on Bruns.
Like a rugby match there for a minute, kicking the ball around. I did survey the officials at halftime. The other two both said it should have counted.
It's okay.
So I said, you help him out a little bit, Bucks.
Yeah.
It's not a spring chicken. He might have missed that one.
Cardinal inbounding it from the baseline. On their side of the floor. Working now is Kaufman. Off to Roop. Now they're going to try a three, and this is off the mark. Rebounded by Berg. That was Bode Farrell that tried the three. Molnix brings him down from the left wing. Passes it off to Yates. Yates tries a three, and this is too strong. Rebounded by Cardinal. That is Chase Kaufman with the rebound. He's just going to take it across. All the way down. He takes it all the way, gets deep inside, now has to pass it back out as he lost the handle on it. Baseline drive now by Hengstenberg. Hengstenberg has not played much because he's got 3 fouls on him, so.
Well, he's got 6 points now for Hengstenberg.
Yates right in front of us. Back to Bruns, who gets the tee. Molnix in the corner.
The bank's open for Ike Molnix tonight, too.
Just kissed it off the glass, and Ike Molnix has got 17 points. Is that right? 17 points?
I think he does, yeah.
Having a good night.
Of course, those 3 at the first half. He's actually got 20, Josh.
Yeah.
For a little while.
Here's a travel by Cardinal. Yeah, I mean, 20 with an asterisk, 17 officially. Actually, any stats we give you are unofficial. Because it's not the easiest thing to do to keep stats and talk about the game at the same time. Here is Yates. He tries to get it into Berg, and it goes off the foot of Hengstenberg. Savages will keep it. Braden Wood will take it out near side of the floor. He lobs it in to Bruns. Molnix sets up the offense. Now Bruns head fakes, drives inside, through his legs to the right, puts up a tough shot, is blocked out of bounds by Kaufman.
Nice defense.
They reset the shot clock again. We'll see if they picked up on that before they inbound it. And they haven't yet, so I guess Sigourney got a free shot clock out of the play. They did. Molnix has it top of the key. And the ball is taken away from him. Kaufman's going to bring it down the floor on the right side, take it all the way in. His shot is blocked by Yates.
I think Solon had a clean block, but I think they're going to call it on Berge on the backside. Yeah.
They do get it on Berg. His second. Kaufman rattles it home.
So Chase Kaufman now with 7 for the Cardinal Comets.
Yeah, and they just put the points up on the Sigourney side of the scoreboard. Here's a miss, rebounded by Kaufman. He's going length of floor. It is 30-50 in favor of Sigourney. Frace drives from the right wing, kicks it back out to Hengstenberg. He tries a three, no good. High rebound goes to Molnix. He tosses up the floor to Bruns. Bruns changes direction and lays it up in and good. Bruns has got 15. Cardinal trying to keep moving in transition. Malnix takes it away off the foot of Farrell. He missed the layup shot. Yates is there to clean it up, though. Solon Yates has got 5. And shot clock reset again on that tip. So Cardinals going to take advantage of the new shot clock. So new rules here tonight, I guess. Shot clock resets anytime the ball goes out of bounds. This time it is tipped out of bounds, but last touched by Cardinals' Peyton Roop. Sigourney will take back over, leading 54-30. And Cardinal tries to jump the pass to Yates. It is Fraze that knocks it out of bounds.
Shout out to Niall Sellers in the front row of the bleachers over here.
Yeah.
Perfect catch. Toss back to the official.
We need him to block. We're getting close to Steve's camera. This is Malnix. Free throw line near side to Yates. Yates. Head fakes pass to the left wing to Malnix. Malnix from the left wing drives, loses the handle, has a poke from behind by Hengstenberg. Cardinal comes up with it. 54-30. 4:33 to go in the third period. Driving inside and getting the shot in. It's Elijah Fraze.
Fraze now at 10 for the Comets.
54-32. Malnix from the right wing drives inside. Jump stop outside to Yates. Yates all alone for a 3, and this is off the mark. Rebounded by Bruns. Bruns back outside to Malnix. Malnix tries a 3 from the top of the key, and this is pure. Malnix with 20 points.
I think that's 20 for Ike now.
23 with an asterisk.
There you go.
And Berg comes up with the ball, tries to pass it off, has it taken away by Trueblood. Outside they go. 3-ball attempted, no good. Rebounded by Bruns. Bruns in transition, looking up for Berg. Keeps it all the way left side. Tries to hand it off to Berg. And is fouled. Going to get Kaufman maybe? No, they're going to call it on Trueblood. His second. Get it into Bruns. Now Malnix at the top. Looking inside to Yates. Yates back outside to Wood. Wood fires a 3, and this looks short. It is. Rebounded by Bruns. Bruns' reverse layup is no good. Battle for the ball. Knocks it out of bounds. Last touch by Trueblood of Cardinal. Savages will try it again. Get it into Malnix. Malnix back outside to Wood. Wood drives into the lane, lays it up, no good. Tipped around, gathered in by Trueblood. 57-32, and now a travel by Kaufman in the near side corner. And turn it right back over to Sigourney.
Well, see if we can get a good look here. It's just kind of been up all over the place, but 3:15 to go here in the third. See if we get a half-court set here, get some ball movement, get a good look at the basket.
Bruns goes opposite of the screen and lays it up for 2. He's got 17, 6 for 10 from the field. All the way down goes Elijah Fraze. He gets the layup.
Elijah Fraze now at 12 for the Cardinal Comets. Just right down the middle of the lane. We got to have a little bit of help side there on the Savages on the defensive end.
Bruns finds Yates at the baseline. Yates passes across the paint to Berg. Berg back outside to Malnix. Malnix baseline drive. Inside, battles his way to the basket, gets the shot to fall. He'll go to the line to shoot the and 1. I think Malnix, we'll call it 22/25. That foul is on Trueblood, his third. Should be as Braden Wood's going to take a breather, and Landon Conrad's going to come in. Kaufman's going to check out. Roop back in for the Comets. Malnix short on the 3-point play, but the rebound goes to John Berg. Savages reset. Conrad inside to Berg. Berg has it poked free. Running down the floor is Farrell. They're just going to let him go. He lays it up in and good. Molnix has John Berg dancing under the hoop. He lays it up in and good. Berg doing everything but screaming, "I'm wide open" there to get that pass. It's Cardinal right back down the floor. They try a jumper in the lane. This is no good. Rebounded by Berg. Molnix to Bruns. Bruns tries a three from the wing. No good. Oh, and Praise loses his footing, falls into the chest of Molnix. They're going to take Molnix with the foul.
Kane Weber here checking in for John Berg. 1:43 to go in the third.
Inbound pass is disrupted. It'll stay with Cardinal down there. Hengstenberg trying to inbound it. They get it in, and easy layup missed. The ball's bouncing free. Gathering it right back in is Rupp. He goes up for a shot and is fouled. Shot clock just started as he was going up for that layup. Foul's going to be on Kane Weber, his first, team's third. Rupp misses the first one. (63-36). Rupp misses the second one. Yates gathers in the rebound, gets it to Molnix. Molnix Bruns all the way in the lane, lays it up and no good. Rebound goes to Kane Weber, battles his way back to the hoop, and his shot is no good, but he's fouled. Third foul on Rupp, and Kane Weber with two. First one's good.
Just 3 for Kane tonight.
Field goal and a free throw. Doesn't get through on the back end, and Bruns fights for the rebound, goes out of bounds off his fingers. Here comes Hengstenberg. Try a baseline drive right back to Hengstenberg. Side to Rupp. Rupp has his shot blocked by Kane Weber into the hands of Bruns. Bruns down the floor, sends it near side to Yates. Yates right back to Bruns. Bruns lays it up and does not get the roll. Kane Weber tips it to Yates. Yates back up top to Conrad. Passes jumped by Hafley, and he is fouled by Landon Conrad. Conrad's second, team's fourth foul. So Cardinal will shoot with every foul here on out for the last 54.3 seconds of the third period. It's been all Sigourney tonight. Pretty much always had, or ever since the get-go, had a pretty comfortable lead in this one. As Cardinal looks for an answer, but it's not there. Kane Weber comes up with the rebound. Molnix takes it in, lays it up in and good, and he's going back to the free throw line.
I think that's 24 for Ike now with a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. So what a night he's had.
24
taking the ball to the basket.
24/27.
Yeah, not a lot of jump shots either. I mean, the one at the half that didn't count, a few other jump shots in there. He must be tired, though. He missed that one by about a foot. So 24 for Ike. But a lot of layups, attacking the basket. I don't know what our percentage is from the field tonight, but it's one of the better shooting nights we've had.
I can get to that in a second. The Savages have a 30-point lead with 23 seconds to go here in the third period. Shot clock is off for the Comets. Driving inside and getting the layup is Hafley. Bruns has got 5 seconds to work with. He goes baseline, pushes off the glass, and gets it to fall. His time will expire with that. Cardinal didn't even attempt the inbound. And we'll head to the fourth quarter with the Savages leading by 30.
Hey, we do thank Oski Dental for being our third quarter sponsor. Make sure you schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan at 641-673-4845. Let's hear from our fourth quarter sponsor, which is Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965. Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, our fourth quarter sponsor. As we begin the fourth quarter, Sigourney up by 30 over Cardinals, 68-38. Josh and Nathan with the call of the game.
Yeah, as we were just talking before the break there, Nate, you made the comment of better shooting night for Sigourney. Currently 63% from the field, unofficially. My stats aren't perfect, but 63% will win you a lot of basketball games and probably put you up by 30 in a lot of them too. So
I'm going to say these boys right here got about 3 minutes.
That's starting
3 minutes in, then we'll get ready to go for tomorrow. So
starting five on the floor as Bruns comes up with a takeaway there. Yates pushes one up, no good. Rebounded by Berg. Berg gets the putback to fall. Great hesitation there, but great hesitation to go back up, waiting for the defenders to get to their highest point. Quickly, Cardinal gets a jumper up, no good. Rebounded by Wood. Wood gets it up to Malnix, 70-38. Bruns from the left wing goes up for the shot. He is fouled. Shot is no good. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
that's Peyton Roop's fourth there for the Comets.
Bruns hits the front of the rim off the first one. Yeah, certainly an advantage Sigourney can use. Up ahead tonight, John Berg comes up with a missed free throw, gets the rebound, and is fouled on his way back up.
It's a nice board there by John Berg, giving the spin around. Both him and Braden, both I think, were in a pretty good spot to get an offensive rebound on both sides of the hoops there. Get two here.
Berg gets the first one to go. That is the third foul on Bo Farrell as well. Berg's second free throw rattles home. I got Berg down for 17 points as well. So.
Yeah, 17 for John, 19 for Isaac, and 24 for Ike.
24/27.
So what a pretty good, again, like I said earlier, I just think these guys are really good when they're balanced, and another night, three guys, 15 plus.
There is they're going to call that a three-pointer. Right back down the floor come the Savages. Braden Wood puts up a jumper in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Berg. Berg's putback is good. (74-41), 6:50 to go in the game, and missed shot taken away by Berg. His pass is taken away, back away though by Farrell. Farrell loses a handle on it, goes right back out of bounds, turns it right back over to Sigourney. Yeah, you just wonder with 3 games this week for the Savages, how long with this big of a lead the starters stay in. I'm sure Coach Eslick has a minute number in mind. Here's Bruns with the baseline drive, puts up a shot, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it back in, good. And now a substitution timeout fought by Coach Eslick. And
I think that's going to be it for those guys. I think right now we've got Isaac with 21, Ike with 24, and John with 19. Quiet nights for Braden and Solon, 5 and 4. Kane Weber in the book at 3. So, but again, 2 more big nights of basketball this week for these guys.
Yeah, we're going to get Trimmel, Carson O'Rourke, We're going to get Hunter Sellers out there. We've got Landon Fish and Chase Clarahan.
I think John Berg must have got popped in the face.
Yeah, he's got some blood rolling down his nose there. So, 5 bench players in for the Savages. Cardinal keeps their starters on the floor. 76-41, 6:22 to go. And quickly in trouble. Chase Clarahan is going to force a jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Savages, so they will take it back over.
I don't know if you said it, Josh, if you did, I didn't hear you, but 35 now, so the rule in high school basketball, 35 points, continuous clock. So the last 6 minutes, unless they get it under 25, we'll go pretty quick here.
Yeah, here's O'Rourke with the 3, and this is good. Carson O'Rourke comes off the bench and hits a triple, 79-41. I had not said that yet. Here's a 3-pointer by Hengstenberg for the Comets. Chase Clarahan now for the Savages. It's Landon Fish. Fish gets a screen from Sellers. Tries to pass it. It's tipped away from him. Taken away by Courtney. Courtney goes length of the floor. Puts up. The layup is way too strong. Goes in the hands of Clarahan. Clarahan gets it to Fish as the Savages come down the floor. Fish gets it to Trimble, who has it ripped out of his hands. Ball is still being battled for. It's still live. And rolls out of bounds. It goes to Cardinal. Goes off of Hunter Sellers. Well, Nathan, you can't pick the player of the game from the bench players. So with the starting 5, I guess you're the basketball major in this group. So I'll let you take it away with our player of the game conversation.
That's why they don't give a degree out in basketball right there.
Yeah. If they did, though, you'd have one. Here's a takeaway after the Landon Fish try. Laid up and in by Elijah Fraze.
Fraze now's got 14 for the Comets, so he's their leading scorer.
Chase hands
Nice
it off
pass.
to Hunter. Sellers lays it up in and good. 81-46 now. As we're going to get Ty Coldman and Landon Conrad up to the bench to check in. Cardinal Hengstenberg's in trouble. A collision between two Savages. Sellers and Trumbull collide. Ball goes out of bounds, or excuse me, that was Clarahan. So Clarahan and O'Rourke will step out. And will come in Ty Goldman, Landon Conrad. It was tipped out by Conrad. Just over 3 minutes to go here. Savages with a 29-point lead. All the bench players in. Here's a mid-range jumper by Tyler Trueblood for the Comets.
Did my scoring get mixed up? That is not what I had.
I have 81-48.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They're probably, based on what we've seen so far tonight, I'm going to go with mine.
You've got 81-48.
Yeah.
There.
As Cardinal works it inside out now. And a jumper made by Parker Shepard. Fish gets it. Tremble tries to penetrate. Back outside to Goldman. Goldman inside to Sellers. Sellers kisses it off the glass and in. Yeah, they're backwards on some of their threes here, I think. Now Hunter Sellers takes this one away, passes off to Trimble. Trimble brings it up the floor, sends it near side to Fish, and this is tipped out of bounds. Steve was grabbing for his camera there, but it was saved by the stage.
Is going into defensive mode.
So Chase Clarahan and O'Rourke will come back in. Out will go Sellers and Dremel.
I mean, you know the rule, Josh. Nobody carries the camera except for me.
I know the rule.
If somebody's going to break it, it's going to be me.
So what do you think, Nathan, for player of the game? Mike Molnix was pretty disruptive there. He's probably the leading scorer.
Yeah, I don't know what we'd have to look, and I'm sure you could probably tell me, but I would say the highest field goal percentage from Knight's probably coming from Mike too. 24 on the night with the asterisk because that was good by about a half a second. But 24 for the game for the sophomore tonight. Lead the Savages in scoring. And I said it Friday night. I probably said it 3 or 4 times tonight. Really good balance for them. 24 from Ike, 21 for Isaac, 19 for John. 2 big games coming up, both on the eastern half with Iowa Valley tomorrow night and then Montezuma on Friday night. We'll have some implications on who wins the eastern half of the South Iowa Cedar League this week.
Yeah, and Iowa Valley, of course, has is it Hawk? He's very tall. Is it Hawk? Is that his name?
Yeah.
I
believe it's Evan Hawk. He's a 6'9".
Yep.
I've been told he put on about 35 pounds since tracks. He's a phenomenal athlete. Runs a 200. Plays football. He's going to, I believe he's going, and I couldn't tell you where now. I just talked about he's going to play football in college, but a phenomenal basketball player at that. So solid game tomorrow night, and then Montezuma on Friday night.
So Molnix was 10 for 13 from the field. I actually did not add that 3-point attempt because I was waiting for them to update it 2 for 3 from beyond the arc, but really probably he should be 3 for 4 from beyond the arc, or 2 for 4 from beyond the arc, 2 for 4 at the free throw line, 8 for 15 for Bruns, 8 for 9 from the field for Berg. And those are very unofficial. As
solid night of shooting the basketball on our end.
So I can get on board with Ike Molnix as our Sigourney Motors player of the game. Try to get picture of Ike here when the game concludes. 30 seconds to go. Clock still running because we are in continuous clock. It is 80-54. Got reserve players on for the Savages. Cardinals still with some of the starters out on the floor. Carson O'Rourke picks the pocket, creates a jump ball with 13 seconds. That may have ended the game. We'll see if
We've got someone asking in the comments where tomorrow night's Sigourney game is at.
It is at home in Sigourney. So tomorrow night will be the first home game of the year. And I will tell you, after prom, Chuck a Duck fundraiser tomorrow night. So you can come buy a duck and chuck it at halftime at the official or half court, whatever you want to do.
Chuck a Duck.
First home game of the year tomorrow night.
All righty. Well, final is 80-54.
And that's according to their scoreboard, which
I have
was
it
off.
as 83-50, but
51.
I might be off
83-51 is what I ended.
Okay.
Who knows?
We'll go with that.
Who knows? Who knows what the actual final score was?
We had some shot clocks resetting all the time. We had some points not counted. Hey, we'll go with it. We'll see what Bounds says in a couple of days. But
It was 80-something to 50-something.
Yeah. Nonetheless, Sigourney gets the win. They will improve to 3-1 on the season before that showdown with Iowa Valley tomorrow night in Sigourney. Cardinal falls to 1-5 on the season, and Ike Molnix is our Sigourney Motors player of the game here tonight.
Go grab him. Go get him, Josh.
I'll go.
Go get a picture. Got to get our Sigourney Motors player of the game, Ike Molnix, for a picture. We do thank all of our sponsors, again, that made our broadcast possible and that are making our broadcast possible throughout the season here for Sigourney basketball. That includes Sigourney Motors with the player of the game. We've got Barn Wired, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Oski Dental, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, who was our fourth quarter sponsor, Keokuk Auction Company, Helmuth Ford, Son-in-Law Services, Shetler Insurance Services, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, Serve Pro, and Sloan Moore Monument. Got a whole bunch of folks on board for Sigourney basketball. Now, our next 2 games, again, we'll be covering Pekin tomorrow night, and then Pekin again on Friday night. So we'll finally be getting around to some Pekin basketball here on Steve Shuttler Media. Okay, that does it for tonight. Sigourney wins both boys and girls games, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Pekin.